All right, hey, everybody. Welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's Emily and John Ireland joining us now live from Denver. Jono, what's happening, man?
Nothing. It's cold here. There was some guy.
Yeah.
I have the pool, the hotel pool outside my room.
Cool.
There was some guy swimming in the pool when it was 34 degrees outside.
Ooh. Is it a heated pool?
Yes, but I offered Michael $100 if he'd go in there and do one lap with him, and Michael refused.
What? Did he really?
Yes.
He refused for $100?
Yes.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. You could have done that.
By the way, I read a big article about a lot of people now think that the best thing for you is to go in like a steam room or a sauna or a hot tub and then go into an ice-cold plunge, that it's really good for your system to do that.
Yeah, that's been going around for a while, yeah.
But this is a guy swimming in warm water, but when it's cold outside.
But still, even if the water's warm, if it's 35
Got to
degrees,
get out of the pool at
that's
some
pretty
point.
brutal.
Yeah.
John, so speaking of bets,
no.
I got to tell you about something that Mace did yesterday. So
Okay.
Mace lost all his money in Mythical Money because he lost it to you because he bet the over for the Rams.
Yeah,
I bet the
you
over.
were pretty sure about that over thing.
I was certain of it.
So Mace has $0 right now. And so yesterday.
Done for the year.
Yesterday.
Emily, you didn't let him off the hook.
agree to this.
No,
You have to
agree to this.
Okay.
So Sue yesterday was talking about this guy on the internet who eats entire fruit without peeling it.
Yes.
So pineapple without peeling it, bananas, limes, citrus, etc.
Right.
Eats the entire peel.
There used to be a quarterback that did that.
Right.
Will Levis ate bananas
Right.
with the
So
ESPN.
when we were
mayonnaise
when we
and
were
stuff.
talking about this, Mace said, "Lime, that's so easy." I said, "Wait. I will let you back into this. I will give you 100,000 mythical dollars if tomorrow, Wednesday, he eats an entire lime live on the radio."
I don't think that's $100,000.
A lime? Are you kidding me? Here I am thinking, holy hell, what did I get my what?
I would vote more like 25.
Oh
or
my God,
50.
no! I'm not eating.
Can
a
we
lime
meet
for
in the
25
Can we
or
meet in the
50.
middle? 75.
Well, the middle would be 50.
Okay. I don't think Mason. Or you
No,
would
I'm
do
not
it
doing
for
it for 50.
75.
Would you do it for 75?
Yeah, I do it for 75.
Okay,
All right,
we'll
I'm
reduce
done.
it to 75.
By the way, I think the degree of difficulty is very high. I am uncertain if I'm actually able to do this. Once
Well,
you
if
take,
you don't do it, you're right back to where you are now.
but
It's
once
not
you
that
take
big
a
deal.
bite out of a lime, it must be so sour.
And you have to finish it because if you
All
start
right,
it and
now,
don't
here's
finish
the
it, you
key
don't
to
get the
whole
money.
Thing. Is he allowed to eat things in between, like add saltine crackers and water?
Yes, I
That's
think-
a good thought.
I think it has to be from before the growl to the end of the show. The lime has to be consumed. If you start it and don't finish it, money doesn't count.
Correct.
You don't get any
I
money.
am in agreement on that.
Okay.
Must finish lime.
You okay with that, John?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And everybody watch on YouTube tomorrow.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Ugh.
And I will have a standby for Mace on Thursday. just
Don't
in
worry, I'll be here.
case
I'll be here.
There's an issue with that.
Yeah. So Ireland in Denver. You haven't had a chance to talk about the Rams. We're going to do a lot of Rams talk today.
Yeah, I thought the Ram game was great.
It was a thriller. It was it was nerve-wracking. It was, and by the way, it all came down to, John, my sweatshirt. It all came down to my
That one
sweatshirt.
you're wearing right now?
Oh
The
my
one I'm
God.
wearing right now, the one I wore yesterday, the one I wore Sunday, the one I wore Friday.
Have you been wearing that hat too?
The hat is also in hot rotation. Yes.
Okay,
That
yeah.
it's also a good hat, but it's the sweatshirt that's getting the job done. Sweatshirt and chicken parm. What do you think, John? All week long, this sweatshirt and chicken parm every night for dinner. It's been bringing me a lot of luck.
Well, the chicken parm thing I'm completely on board with. The sweatshirt, as long as you're washing it, sure.
He's not washing
I'm
it.
not washing it.
Because washing it would take
You'd
wash
wash
off
the luck off.
Well,
You kidding me?
no.
What are you, an idiot? You can't wash the
What
luck
are you
off of
talking
it.
about? So you're just going to wear the same sweatshirt every day if the Rams keep winning?
I mean, he's alone
Yes.
here today in the studio.
One is going to break up with you.
No, he won't. He won't.
I mean,
he's in a he's
Does
in on
Juan
it.
like the stench?
No, I'm superstitious with clothes, but I wash stuff all the time.
If it makes a difference, I put it on yesterday, wore it for the show, took it off, then put it on in the studio
Oh, so
again
we're the
today.
only ones that are suffering
Yeah,
from
this
this.
is it's only happening here when I'm
Well,
home. It's not. It's
That's-
only when I'm in the
that's
studio.
Better. That's actually, if you're only wearing it 3 hours a day, I'm okay with you not washing
Yes, because you don't want to wash the luck out, John.
You should just keep it here.
it. I don't think you can wash the luck.
Oh, yes,
Either
you can.
it's lucky or it's not.
Yeah.
right?
No, I think you can wash the luck.
I mean, there's a bunch of athletes that never wash their
Sure.
socks and stuff through a playoff run. There's probably hockey guys that never
hockey
do that.
guys,
yeah.
absolutely. I mean, people do
You should
believe
run
in
this
that
by
stuff.
Luke today. He's going to be on with us at 1:15.
Oh, I will.
Whether he believes in your superstition.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then
Luke,
Dr. Clapper can say if that's healthy for you or
he
not.
can also tell me if eating a lime is going to have any long-term
But there's
impact.
no bone in your throat.
What time are you going to try and eat the lime?
It's going to start I'll start at the top of the show, and I will have 3 hours to complete the line.
That does give you more time. But
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe you should wait until we talk to Clapper.
Well, he's
It's
today.
Right. But what time?
Oh, we're doing the lime tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the line.
Oh, okay.
When you're here.
Yeah,
Okay,
we want. That's why I
gotcha.
asked you if
Yeah.
you're here tomorrow, just to double check, because I want you to be present for.
Yeah, we wanted
line.
you to
I'll
be
be
here
there.
for that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Although we're getting in super late tonight. This is another one of those stupid Amazon Prime games.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock, so I'm getting in about 3 in the morning.
Oh.
Whenever, though, I do the show on no sleep, I always say dumb stuff, so the show will be better tomorrow.
It will be.
Amazing.
It will be.
Yeah.
No, you're always good after being out for a couple shows like this. Like I told Emily, no, John's going to come in on fire today
And let me
because
just
he's
say,
missed a
John,
couple shows. And
you're always good.
yeah, always good, but sometimes you're just
Who
absolutely on
filled
fire.
in yesterday?
Sua.
Sua yesterday.
I like working with Sua.
Sua's fantastic.
He is excellent. I think he does
I've
a
run
great
him
job.
right to the top of the fill-in list.
Yeah,
He's great.
He's right up there. All right, coming up next for you is Mesa in Ireland. Keep on watching on YouTube. We're also on the app and on the radio. See you in a minute.
Money, call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey, it's Mace. Watching the game at home is fine. Cosm Los Angeles is next level, massive, high-res displays, real fans, real energy. Step into the dome. You're not watching the game, you're in it. Wraparound screens, reserved seating, total immersion. There's the hall, delivers live, multi-view sports, every game, every moment. Craft cocktails, local favorites, plus the deck. Rooftop bar with can't-miss views. Football, NBA, Premier League, UFC, immersive movies. This is how sports are meant to be watched. Get tickets now at Cosm.com.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit Goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
The most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Here we come. 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Geese and Wines. Now, Tim from our social media team, he told me to sit in this chair, which is Ireland's chair.
This
but it
is
feels
Ireland's
weird.
chair.
I don't like doing this.
Why?
Because I don't want to sit in your chair.
What's wrong with my chair?
You're the star.
Yeah, no.
No.
Feels like
Chris,
he
you are
is-
more than welcome to use the chair. As you know, at our place, We make the equipment work any way we can.
Yeah, I think
that is true.
When Pepe shows up today, Pepe's sitting in this chair.
Pepe's stopping
Pepe's
in
not
today.
coming in
yeah,
today.
he's stopping in. He texted me, said, Mace, is it okay if I come in today? I said, sure.
He knows he's not getting parking, right?
I don't know the answer to that. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
Here we go, the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
What's going on, BC? You was depressed about your Chargers still? What's going on?
Yeah, I hit the wrong hotkey.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
There you go. All right, it's official now. So
it is official.
Yeah.
Do you like how I space out in the produce? Now, today's live, so I'm
Yes,
here live. But when we
correct.
produce it, you like how I space out the different benchmark drops now?
Oh, my God. I love the way you're using Mason, Ireland, best show.
But then the you going, oh. Yeah, I like that one.
That's a good one, too.
I like it better when Luke does it.
Yeah, the Luke one.
He sounds more depressed than me.
Yeah.
It's like, he's coming on today. Luke, do you want to come on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kings and Rangers tonight, a big one at Crypto.com
That's
Arena.
right.
Well, the Kings got to snap out of it,
Kings
man.
are
We got to talk to Luke about that. They've been in a funk.
I'll be at that game tonight. And
you going tonight?
I promised Samboni that I would do post game with him too, like make an appearance. It's like a 5-hour night.
Oh yeah, Samboni. And now I was not there last week for Kings Night. Have we talked about that? Kings Night I thought was spectacular.
It was spectacular.
How did Jonathan do?
Jonathan was amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
He is such a talented guy. He asked me before, he said, Mace, and I said, don't worry, you have way more talent than I do. And he showed it, that he is a genuine musical talent over there.
No, he did great. And then Cappy on the ice scraping, he was fine, but the ice crew said, like, okay, we did the bit. We're good.
Oh,
like,
really?
They didn't want him to continue.
They didn't.
Yeah, he had done the bit.
And then
DeMarco never made it on the Zamboni because he was too big, they said.
Did they really? He was.
Oh,
over
really?
The weight
Like, he broke the weight limit?
Not weight, but just he's a massive human
they
being.
got like a scale there.
Well, we don't want to break the Zamboni.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, plus we need him healthy now that we're in the championship game and potentially the Super Bowl. We don't need him like falling onto the ice, hurting his bum.
Can you believe this? Here we are.
I can't believe it.
I
said 14-3.
I think they're going to win.
I do too. I think they're going to win this game. Let's face it, beat them once and then blew a 16-point lead the second time. This is an unbelievably evenly
Although
matched
Seattle's
game.
a better team now than the last time we played them. They're the hottest team. I mean, they won 41-6.
Yeah.
But I still think the Rams are going to win.
See, I think the Rams didn't play their best game the last 2 weeks. And
I don't
still
think they
found a
played
way
their
to win.
best game yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's coming.
Not since Carolina, not the first time. Week 13, Carolina. I think since then, they have not been doing
They've
well,
not
but
been playing well.
they came alive nicely. But you got to feel good. I remember when you first said the Chicago Bears were going to be something 2 years ago.
I
laughed
mocked
at you.
him.
We
Yeah, I
laughed at
openly
you.
mocked him.
And to see Caleb Williams make playoff history with that pass, that was incredible, Mace.
That's one of the top 10 greatest NFL passes I've ever seen.
And I've heard so many people now say he is making throws, and he had one particular throw the week before that Dan Orlovsky says nobody, including Patrick Mahomes, can make that throw.
All right, can I ask you guys a question about that throw, though? It's
Cole
fourth
Kmet
down.
one, right?
Yeah, the Cole Kmet catch in the end zone. It's fourth down. And I know, but let me preface this by saying I know Cole Kmet pushed off. I know he got away with it.
Yeah, subtle.
But,
we actually talked about that. It was a pretty much hand fighting and maybe.
And Sua would say they don't call hand fighting, especially fourth down with the game on the line. They're not going to call that. But, Mace, here's what I don't know. I think it was Cam Curl and Quentin Lake in the corner of the end zone, right?
Yep.
What are they doing? I mean, the only thing that can happen is that your man gets away from you. Just stay glued to your man. I mean, you're not playing zone at that point.
Yeah.
There's one guy there. I thought it had the Bears come back and won, that would have been the play we'd be talking about for 3 months.
Sua used the term plastered.
Right, he's right.
In that particular scenario,
What's going on?
Sorry.
What's the sound on your laptop?
It was my. That's
what is this, Tulsa?
That's. You got to plaster your man, is what Sua said.
So, John, to your point, what's been the downside all year long? Secondary and special teams, and had they lost to the Bears, it would have played out that the secondary lost the game.
Yep.
And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, but I got a weird feeling they're going to do well this week. And by the way, we got a little lucky. So we played I leave. I come home for a couple of days. You guys are going to see me next couple of days.
Yeah.
And then I leave for 13 days. And we play Dallas on Saturday. And then on Sunday at 2 o'clock, Dallas time, noon LA time, we fly to Chicago. So we're going to land in Chicago right before kickoff, and we're all going to watch the game together at the hotel.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
So we lucked out a little bit. Had the Rams been in the first game, we would have been screwed.
Now, does Trudell sit on your lap while you guys are watching the game, or how does that work?
No, Trudell is the world's greatest multitasker.
Yeah.
So he'll have his laptop open. He'll be playing a video game. He'll be watching the Ram game,
and he'll be reading
an article
in the
New Yorker. Exactly, all at the same time.
Mike Trudell is. He used to try to get me to read the New Yorker all the time. And
Mates, he still reads it on every flight.
I need shorter. I
read the New Yorker. I read the New Yorker last night.
Those articles are so long.
They're so good.
I just copy, paste, put them in Chat GPT, and
You're the
summarize
problem.
this for
You're
me.
the problem.
Summarize this for me. Give it to me in 3 paragraphs.
Oh, my gosh. Then turn on the news.
I don't watch the news either.
All right, Mace, I've got good news for you. If you were, for those of you who were not listening to Before the Growl, I know that's most of you.
Yep.
Mace is wearing the same sweatshirt every single day until the Rams lose or win, right?
It's a lucky sweatshirt.
So will you wear it? You'll wear it every day this week.
Correct.
If they win Sunday, will you wear it every day next week? Well, no, because there's 2 weeks for a Super Bowl.
I will wear it every day until the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then you got to watch it.
I am
point.
pot
But
committed on this sweatshirt.
Anyway, here is a feather in your cap. My friend Patrick O'Keefe, former video coordinator for the Lakers.
Okay.
Actually, former video coordinator for the Nuggets. He used to work here in this market, too. He went to Indiana, and he heard us watching. He was watching Before the Growl, and he says, I know it's a bit late, but all in on the lucky sweatshirt idea from Mason. Wore this 26-year-old hoodie for every Indiana game day this year. I'm retiring it later today because they went 16-0. So there you go.
There you
Mace, if the Rams win the Super Bowl, you got to retire that sweatshirt, put it in a frame, and hang it up in your house.
I will absolutely do that. I am going to buy the frame now.
Do you wash it before you put it in the frame?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Wash it before. Oh, yeah. I think
well, you don't have to,
I
right?
think you have to.
It'll be hermetically sealed.
Yeah. I don't think you need to, but I would probably wash it before I put it behind glass.
Now, are we all picking because Bo Nix is out? Are we all picking the Patriots?
No, Stiddy.
What do you mean,
Stiddy?
Really?
Stiddy. Yeah, I think Stiddy's going to do it.
You think Jared Stidham, who hasn't played all year, is gonna pull a Nick Foles and win the AFC Championship game?
Are you ignoring his 5 career starts?
I am ignoring his 5 career starts.
Here, by the way, this is 2 years ago. I want to play this because he's got a little swagger to him. 2 years ago, when they named Bo Nix as starter in 2024, here's what Jared Stidham told the media.
I know I'm a starting quarterback in this league. I have zero doubts about that. And, it just didn't shake out my way. But I know what kind of player I am, kind of person I am. And like I said earlier, I'll be ready to go if I need to be. And, like I said, I have no doubts that I'm a starting caliber quarterback in this league.
Yeah, give me the
Stiddy
Patriots.
and Stafford in the Super Bowl. Stiddy and Stafford.
By the way, did you look? I think I may have gone 0 for 4 on my picks.
Oh, that's a good question. I did not go back
did you look
and
them
check
up?
those picks yet. Yeah, I will.
I think
check
we were
them.
all on Indiana, so I think we all missed.
Well, we
Indiana.
lost the Rams bet because they only won by 3, right?
Yeah.
And the spread was 3.5.
Yeah, that was 3.5.
So we lost that one.
New England minus 3.5. So that would have been they covered the 3.5. Only one person had New England.
That was me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't take New England.
Seattle minus 7 over the Niners. I took the Niners.
I did too.
Denver minus 1.5 versus Buffalo. I took
Buffalo.
Buffalo also.
I think we missed them all.
I think we did. And we all had Indiana over Miami. So listen, if you want to know what's going to happen, all you got to do is listen and do the opposite.
Yeah. We get paid to do this? Unbelievable.
Exactly. So I was just blown away last night by the national championship game because I thought Indiana was going to absolutely roll them, and Miami played a really good game, and they got down to a final drive where Carson Beck had a chance. I was really surprised by how close that game was. Were you?
Yeah, great game, and good for Miami. And I actually thought when they held Indiana to a field goal, and that meant a touchdown would win it, that Carson Beck had it set up for him.
Yep.
At home, driving down. And there's something he did that I thought Caleb Williams was guilty of in the Ram-Bears game.
Okay.
He tried to go for too much too soon.
Yeah.
In other words, Caleb didn't have to – that pick he threw to Cam Curl at the end of the game he didn't need to.
Right.
They just needed a field goal to win.
They were 10 yards away.
They were moving the ball. Why did he need a 30-foot go for TD? I mean, I'll take it. I'm a Rams fan, but that was – and then last night I thought the same thing. Carson Beck threw into zone coverage. I know he underthrew it, but he didn't need that much.
No, chip away, chip away, chip away. You don't have to get there. I mean, he had plenty of time on the clock.
And so in both cases, the defense came up big with interceptions, but I thought the quarterbacks were guilty of being greedy, both of them.
So Don Fisher is the legendary voice of the Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah, been doing it
program.
for, I think, over 40 years.
I'm going to play a couple of clips from him, John. This, first of all, is that big block punt.
Back to do the punting is Dylan Joyce, back around his own 2 to take the snap. And it's back to him. And the punt is on. Oh, it's blocked!
Oh, that's huge.
Blocks it. It is picked up. Touchdown, Indiana! Isaiah Jones! And Indiana comes up with a tremendous play, but Kyle Kamara got the block on the kick.
Called him out, and he got it right. He got that thing going, man. What a play. One hand on it. Wow.
Absolutely incredible. But Kyle Kamara with the block of a punt. And then
all right, and then here is the final call of the game. Again, Don Fisher, legendary voice of the Indiana Hoosiers.
What an story for Indiana football comes to conclusion, and they are the national champions of 2026. What a football team!
What a football team.
So here's an interesting thing about Don Fisher.
Okay.
Most schools are like this. If you're the announcer for the school, you call the football and the basketball games.
Right.
So Don Fisher was there the entire time Bobby Knight was there. He called the undefeated season in 1976. He called the championship season in 81. He called the championship season in 88. So he had 3 national championships in basketball. And you kind of, at Indiana, put up with the football games so you get to do the basketball games. In other words, he's called a lot of losing football over the years. So how great is it for Kurt Cignetti to come along and pull this off? I mean, I sent this to you guys last night. I was just going through Twitter.
Yep.
And somebody sent a tweet, and when I read this tweet, I realized, okay, if I would have submitted this as a Hollywood script, it probably would have been kicked back as being too unbelievable. This was the tweet. A 2-star quarterback scrambling for potentially the national championship winning touchdown on 4th down in his hometown against his hometown team after winning the Heisman for the most losing program of all time, while his mom with MS screams for joy from her seat, is possibly the limit of how good sports can get.
It absolutely is.
I mean, think about all that.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean,
Fernando Mendoza was buried at Cal.
So I've got a good Fernando Mendoza question for you.
Okay.
Next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com. In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong. The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
The Looking Glass.
Oh, the Looking Glass.
12:17 on a live Imaging Tuesday.
Yes.
Presented by Geese and Wines. By the way, every time I hear Gino Vanelli.
Yep. Gino Vanelli.
Vanelli with a V.
I think about the early days of Live Imaging Tuesday when we would play Yacht Rock.
Yep.
Everything that John and I would want to play, you're just like, Gino Vanelli, everything.
Gino Vanelli.
It makes me smile every time I hear that song.
That's nice.
Yeah, I moved chairs, Jonathan. I'm sorry. I couldn't be in that chair. That's the John Ireland chair.
He got out of your chair, John.
I don't like it. It doesn't feel right.
He's intimidated by being in the
I'm intimidated by John.
co-captain chair.
There's no doubt about that.
That's not true.
John's a legend. Why shouldn't I be intimidated?
John's a legend.
Is that another way of calling me old?
No. If I want to call you old, I'll call you old.
This is a way of not getting you to call it the Morales Morning Show.
No, I still call it that.
No,
Matter of fact, how
that.
is the Morales Morning Show going?
It was great. You know, George was in Miami the last 2 days because he went there last night. He went to the game last night.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He was on the sidelines.
So I know he didn't go to Miami, but is that the team he rooted for as a kid?
I think so. And he obviously grew up there and spent a lot of time in that market when he washed up on the shores of Miami many years ago.
Of course.
So, no, he was at the game. So he's been in Miami at the Levitard Studios, which has just been fun because the lighting has been incredible in the room he's been doing the show in.
Oh, I bet.
And they've been apparently they have nothing but food on that show, like all
Really?
day long, like in the back. It's like doing a TV show.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing this show from
from
ESPN Chicago on Monday. I've never been there, Chris. Have you?
Well, I know they have a new facility, so I don't think they have the street studios anymore. I think they've moved facilities.
Okay.
But they're a great group of people over there.
Are you a more Waddle guy or a Sylvie guy?
I'm a Sylvie guy. So Sylvie will come on our show, the morning show.
I like both those guys. That's a good show.
That's a great show.
I like Waddle way better than
What, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a big Waddle
Mace,
guy.
what's interesting about that is Sylvie is the one who's more like you.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, that's the
Waddle's
best.
more like me.
Because Waddle played in the league. He was a Bear.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think that's
and
why.
not like a Chicago Bear. Football, not a Bear in the.
Yeah, no.
And not like the Bear when we call me a
Of
Bear.
course not in that category. So we were talking about Fernando Mendoza. I wanted to do a couple of things. First of all, John, you kind of referenced this in that tweet you read, but here is Fernando Mendoza on the field last night after Indiana wins the national championship. He's with Holly Rowe.
It's victory so sweet for everybody, for the entire Hoosier Nation, but also, it's super sweet to myself. I was a 2-star recruit coming out of high school. I got declined to walk on offer to the University of Miami. Full circle moment here playing in Miami for all the friends and family. I can't thank Coach Natty enough and Coach Whitmer and Coach Anna for taking a chance on me and just give all the glory to God.
What a nice kid.
Now, I texted this to you guys last night. Tell me if you think I'm right.
Okay.
The Raiders will find a way to screw this up.
Oh, well, it's funny you say
It's
that.
just sitting there for them.
Let me-
Don't overthink this. take Fernando Mendoza, get your quarterback, and start building, but I bet you they screw it up.
So, there is a lot of talk, and Sua brought this up yesterday, sort of conversation about the idea of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, a lot of people think he's getting traded.
Going to the Raiders.
Well, a lot of people think he's going to the Dolphins or the Raiders,
Okay,
but
but-
a lot of people think they're going to do a full reboot in Baltimore. I would not trade him, would you?
But let me ask you the question. If you are the Raiders, and I don't know if the Ravens do this, but if you are the Raiders, would you trade the number 1 pick for Lamar Jackson?
I love Lamar. I'm a huge fan of his. I think he's, for whatever reason, underrated by most people. I know he hasn't had a lot of postseason success, but I think he's a tremendous weapon. You've seen him play in person when he went like 22 of 23 and just shredded the Rams by himself. But there is something to be said, Mace, for having a quarterback on his rookie deal.
Young, cost-controlled. Yeah.
That's how the Seahawks won a Super Bowl. That's how the Chiefs had Mahomes early. If your quarterback is on a rookie deal and you don't have to pay him an insane amount of money, you can spend money everywhere else. So that's why if I'm the Raiders, I would probably still take Mendoza, but Lamar's the one that would make me think about it. I'd have to see what the terms of the deal are, but
Well, the hypothetical is you're Tom Brady or you're Mark Davis or whoever there.
Yeah.
And the Ravens come to you and say, hey, we'll give you Lamar for the number 1 pick.
Can I have their number 1 pick with it? In other words, they get the number 1 overall pick.
You get their pick down the line?
Right.
Yeah,
like
sure.
whatever it is, like
Sure.
20th
Yeah.
or 15th,
Yeah.
whatever. So I still have a pick?
Yep.
I would think about it. What would you do?
I would not. I love the idea of having a cost-controlled quarterback. You said it. I mean, this is what Seattle did for years with Russell Wilson. San Francisco, great success keeping Purdy on early in his contract.
Jalen Hurts on a rookie deal early.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that there's a recipe for that. And when I look at Mendoza, I see a guy who is, he is absolutely a face of the franchise guy. Like, you put that guy forward and say, he is about what we're about.
But what if you take him and he gets rocked his first year? He gets sacked a billion times behind the Raiders' offensive line, which isn't built up yet, and he gets ruined.
And he gets David Card?
Yeah, there's the Caleb Williams of it all, where the second year is a huge improvement because you match it up and it works well. Or it could be, the David Carr.
Well, you don't have to play him even if you draft him. I mean, John Elway sat for 8 games. Jared Goff sat for 10 games.
And Geno Smith is still under contract with the Raiders, so
right.
presumably
if
he would still be the starter.
If your line sucks,
yep,
and you have no real hope of making a Super Bowl run, you could always do it slowly.
Yeah.
And
start
wait.
Geno and work Fernando in as the season goes along.
I think the argument,
like Kyler Murray's going to be out there. I mean, Tua's going to be out there.
I don't want no part of either of those guys.
But I'm just saying, you don't have to play Mendoza.
Yeah.
The argument for Lamar Jackson is he's an MVP. You don't get those in trades ever. They rarely come up at all and if they do, it's at the end of their career when they're trying to move on from their team that drafted them. MVPs rarely come up. And if you have the opportunity to get an MVP, a proven huge player in the NFL, you should take it.
Right.
Well, here's the other thing, you guys. I was thinking about one of the reasons the Rams are so good so consistently is they're not afraid to admit their mistakes.
Right.
And they're probably better at that than anybody. Most guys, like I'll use an example. When Sean Payton got to Denver, they owed Russell Wilson an insane amount of money. And so it was a situation where just Sean Payton didn't want him. So they paid him $40 million to go away.
Yep.
And they took the biggest cap hit in the history of the NFL. They took an $85 million cap hit. And then everybody said, well, they're going to be crawling back from this for years. But they weren't, because Sean Payton knew what he had in Bo Nix, and look at him now.
Sure.
So if you study the Rams, I mean, they moved off of Goff, they moved off of Todd Gurley, they moved off of Ernest Jones, they moved off of Cooper Kupp, they moved off of Marcus Peters, they moved off of Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
All people that they gave a ton up to get. And I think if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to quickly admit your mistakes, you oftentimes can fast-track your rebuild. And I don't think enough teams do that. So to your point, Em, if if the Ravens say, we're doing a full reset here, we're getting a new coach, we're getting a new quarterback, maybe you roll the dice and take Lamar. But I would think long and hard about having a cost-controlled Fernando Mendoza at your helm for 4 years.
It's interesting because your theory is always the team that gets the best player is the one that wins the trade. And
well, right now, Lamar Jackson is better than Mendoza,
Yes.
but he costs 10 times more. So you pay for it.
Right.
That's the problem.
And I also think the big thing about this, where you can restart and you can acknowledge the mistakes you're making in terms of your acquisitions because you have Sean McVay as your head coach. Both
Right.
the Ravens and the Raiders don't have their head coach yet. So I do think it would be a good opportunity for Mendoza to line up with his coach so that he doesn't have a coach that's either on the hot seat already and coming in poorly. They can align it correctly so that he has the best chance to succeed.
I think they should at least interview Sean McDermott. I think he would bring some stability to the Raiders.
he does. I mean, I think he's going to get hired in this cycle somehow. If he
Yeah,
wants
there's
to
like
work,
7
he will.
open jobs
Right.
still.
I mean, a third of the league, for all intents and purposes, I think 10 coaches ended up getting fired this year. Which
Yeah,
ties
it's the only
all-time
business
record.
in the world that you get fired pretty consistently, even if you have success.
Now, would you have fired Sean McDermott?
No.
See, I think it was time with him.
Wait, a week ago you said you wouldn't.
No, I think it was time. I saw the game. Look, Josh Allen got his coach fired. Period. There is no question that that he's had a ton of success. McDermott's been great, but sometimes you got to move on. Like, I understand why the Ravens moved on from John Harbaugh. I understand now why Buffalo moved on, and it can be a disaster. Like,
so
for example,
you would have gotten rid of John Harbaugh, you would have gotten rid of Sean McDermott, and you would have gotten rid of Mike Tomlin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Time's up.
Yeah, I would think long and hard about getting rid of coaches that win
if it's a
consistently. And all three of those guys do.
But if you've never been to the Super Bowl, or it's been more than a decade or more than 15, 20 years since you've been, there is time to move on.
I see, like, Emily, you're a Steelers fan. You wanted Rodgers and Tomlin gone, and you got your wish. But now I hope you don't go backwards.
And Rodgers isn't necessarily gone. It hasn't been official, but yes, please go away. We don't need you on the team anymore. Like, go full rebuild, please.
Coming up next for you. Oh, did you see where Fernando Mendoza actually brought his Heisman on Christmas Eve?
No.
I'll tell you about that next. Plus, LeBron is not an all-star starter for the first time in his career. What does that mean? John's in Denver getting ready for Nuggets-Lakers tonight. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, let me tell you about National University. You've heard me talk about these guys. They're great. They are born and built right here in Southern California, and they specialize in veterans. They're veteran-focused. They're veteran-founded. If you served our country in the military and you didn't have time to get a college degree, it's not too late. NU has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And here's the best part. They make it achievable with 4 and 8 week online courses. They got a great transfer credit policy, and they hand out millions in scholarships each year. They believe in what they call anders. If you're somebody that has a job and a family and you want to get a degree, National University is here for all your ands. They know what you're trying to do, and they're here to help. You get whole team support, professors, advisors, resources, everybody you need to keep you on track. So if you want to get a degree and you don't think you have time, you got to go to their website and check it out for yourself. NU.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, a proud sponsor of ESPN LA, National University, NU.edu. Check them out today.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. From breaking down the game to breaking down headwear choices nobody asked for.
I got a tip or no tip.
Okay.
Tip or no tip, LeBron would prefer to play in a do-rag.
That's messed up.
That is
I thought you were serious.
Come on, the dude can still ball, but there's some things we can't get away from. You see him work out with the do-rag on, you know he wants to play in that do-rag. You know. I bet he plays better in the do-rag. Come on.
I mean, by the way, do you still rock do-rags?
Every now and then. Do you do a do-rag?
I do, yeah. When I have my braids.
Okay.
We keep it down, yes.
Not every day, but because I get the dent. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight, especially if you sleep in it.
I don't wear one in case you guys are going to ask me.
I was waiting for that.
Sports, culture, and conversations that only happen here. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN. Coverage and content of the 2026 College National Championship on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Plan your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
I'm going to tell you a silly story.
Listen, sometimes when it's in a broom closet, it adds to the fun.
Right.
REO Speedwagon.
REO
Remember how
Speedwagon.
big they were back in the day?
Yeah. It
By
is.
the- Go ahead.
No. I was going to front sell, but why don't we get back sell?
I was going to say that it's when I was it's National DJ Day.
Happy National DJ Day.
Thank you very much. I was at 93Q WRQN, and I produced a concert with REO Speedwagon for Toledo's Party in the Park, and they always brought little bands there, and people would gather
I
up.
bet you had a couple parties in the park that night.
I brought in REO Speedwagon, and there were 80,000 people at that concert.
No doubt.
It was unbelievable. Free concert with REO was huge.
Well,
that was
they
a big
were
Toledo band.
at one point for about a 2-3 year window. They were the biggest band in rock.
Yep.
And they had a hit album that was number one for 20 or 30 weeks. And Kevin Cronin, the lead singer of REO Speedwagon, is a Lakers fan. And I'll walk by and he'll just be sitting in the stands, with his friends, taking in the Laker game.
Nice.
And nobody knows it's him.
That's
I'm
excellent.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Kevin Cronin just hanging out.
All right, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? Well, the Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight in Denver. Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30, tip-off at 7. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 AM or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So I mentioned this, John. Where did Fernando Mendoza take his Heisman Trophy on Christmas Eve? Here is that answer.
I'm a Catholic. I'm a Catholic man, and they've done so much to help me, whether it's, confession or just, be able to talk or just Mass every Sunday. So, I really give a lot that I have accomplished this season in my life to the Lord, really give thanks to God. And for example, the Heisman, the first thing I said in the Heisman speech is give all the glory to God. Thank you so much to God. And so I think it was really important to take it over those guys, especially those guys who've been great religious mentors to myself.
A little bit garbled there, but on Christmas Eve, he took his Heisman Trophy to, I guess, the chapel or the church and wanted his priests to see it and be up close and personal with the Heisman because they did so much to guide him in his life. Now, what I find interesting about this, John, first of all, another reason to like Fernando Mendoza, that's really cool. I grew up a Catholic.
Right.
I was talking to Em about it. Em, you grew up a Catholic also, right?
Yes.
Morales, were you? Yes. So we were not allowed to miss Mass, no matter what, when I was growing up. No matter what. If we were sick, we went to Mass. We just could not miss. And when it came time to go to college, go to Bowling Green, my mom and dad said to me, "Where are you going to go to church?" And I said, "Oh, that part of my life is over. I never went back to Mass after that.
And you're 18 at this point.
I was 18. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I've been to so many Masses. I know the act. I'm moving on. But there's something about the Catholic Mass that is still a really cool kind of,
the tradition of it.
Yeah, the tradition of it. Like the ceremony.
The pageantry of the Mass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I used to kind of shake my head a little bit when athletes and coaches say all the glory goes to God.
Yeah.
Because it would seem to intimate that God wasn't with the other team. You know, like why would God care about the results of a football game kind of thing? But over the years, it's kind of grown on me. The world is such a mess.
Yeah.
That now I think running towards God is a really good thing.
Yeah.
And I'm for people being more spiritual and being kinder to each other. And we've never lived in a time, at least in my lifetime, where kindness is more important. So good for Fernando. You know, Signetti did it too. They both, very first thing they said was all glory to God, more power to them. Good for them.
So, I mean, this is going to be controversial. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I am pro-God. I say,
what's that?
Thank you, Mace.
I'm with you, God. I'm with you. We need you now more than ever.
Amen.
All right, so
John,
John,
you should be very thankful. You should thank God every day for
let me tell you,
for your wife.
I live.
You lived a pretty charmed life.
I'm not kidding.
You've worked hard for it,
I'm not
but
kidding
still.
about this. I live in a state of gratitude.
I mean, you could be like Steve Hartman in a one-bedroom apartment in the Valley.
Let's not pick on that poor
Hall of Famer Steve Hartman.
Hall of Famer
Let's
Steve
not pick
Hartman.
on that poor Hall of Famer. No, I mean, I think I love the way life turned out. I'm super
out
lucky,
pretty well for
and
you.
I did work hard, and I did get here. But the Catholic,
but yeah, I know what you're saying. We've both worked ridiculously hard, but let's admit something. It's a lot of this is
so much luck.
A lot of this is just we were very fortunate to be born into the world we were born into, to have the parents that we did, to get to work with the people we get to work with.
Yep.
I try to never take that for granted, that we've been ridiculously, almost over the top lucky.
It almost and I think it requires luck. And luck is the residue of design, right? But it requires
that was good.
Well, you know what John Wooden's definition of luck is?
I'm impressed myself. What?
Have you ever heard John Wooden's definition of luck?
Where preparation meets opportunity?
That's the one.
Yeah.
So, you got to make your own luck sometime.
Yeah, you do. All right, so LeBron, yesterday we were talking about this. LeBron did not make the All-Star team,
right.
At least the initial voting. Although, John, I did a little research. Where do you think he finished when you added up the aggregate of fan votes, media votes, and player votes?
I think he did not get clobbered. I think he was probably close to getting voted in.
He was
he?
ninth.
Yeah.
Ninth, which is amazing, given the fact that he is, has as much mileage as he does.
I think I brought this up. I can't remember if it was on the air or off the air. I know I brought it up with Michael, and I think I brought it up with you, but in case I didn't, I'm curious what you guys think. So LeBron is probably in his last year. Certainly, it looks like he's in his last year with the Lakers.
Yes.
He may, go finish his career somewhere else. But let's say, for the sake of discussion, that LeBron decides this is it. He's retiring after this season.
Yes.
I think it should be completely up to him whether or not he participates in All-Star Weekend this year.
Agreed.
Michael says no. Michael says you have to make him go. And the reason is it's because it allows the fans to say goodbye to him for being the greatest player in the league for the last 20 years. He compares it to when the Nuggets forced Nikola Jokic to go to the championship parade, even though he didn't want to go.
Right. But here's the thing, John. If he goes, I'm going to assume he's retiring. And if he doesn't go, I'm going to assume he's going to play next year somewhere.
Really?
Because I think I think no matter what, your last year, in the same way it was with Clayton Kershaw, your last year, when it's all over, you want to participate in that All-Star Weekend. If he doesn't go this year, I think he's going somewhere else next year.
That's actually an interesting point.
Yeah, and by the way, that's a distinct possibility, and he could come back to the Lakers, but I just don't think he can come back at the salary he's making.
I just think once you have the patch, with the chalk dust and, that thing that he does, and, he's putting pieces of the patch on trading cards and all. I just think you're not going to have a 24 patch. There's not going to be a 24. He's doing a 23. I don't think there's a 24.
For your guys' 30th anniversary, I think we're going to do a patch.
Very exciting.
Very nice.
No,
I'm not.
By the way, do you guys know that LeBron
Yes.
Think about this. LeBron leads the league in fast break points.
Wow.
At age 41.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you gave somebody 100 guesses, they would never guess LeBron. But he's still got another gear. He's still aggressive. He's still attacking the rim. And I think both him and Luka are going to play tonight.
Nice.
So, and we need them.
And by the way, Denver is really good. They're on a roll right now. Jamal Murray's coming off a 42-point game.
They lost their last game to Charlotte, but before that, they had won 5 in a row.
Yeah, they played remarkably well without Jokic.
Right, and they're not just missing Jokic. In their game against Charlotte, they were missing Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Cam Johnson, and Christian Brown.
Now, Gordon's back, right?
He didn't play against Charlotte 2 nights ago. I would imagine he'll play tonight because everybody seems to get well against the Lakers. And Jokic has started workouts, so he'll be back soon. He's not going to play tonight. But David Adelman, who replaced Mike Malone, is an early Coach of the Year candidate. The fact that they are third in the West, they might even be second. I got to look and see what happened.
They're 6.5 back of OKC.
So they're second?
Yeah.
All right, they're second in the West, and they haven't had 4 starters for most of the season. That's pretty amazing.
I'm going to withdraw. They're tied with San Antonio, 6.5 back. So
okay, so they're either
right
second
there,
or third,
yeah.
right there. So, but I think the Lakers can win tonight.
Yeah,
especially with them playing shorthanded, and if both LeBron and Luka play. And by the way, Mace, new secret weapon. Drew Timme.
Yeah, Drew Timme. How about that?
He's worked his way into the rotation. He gives them more size. Every time he's in, the Lakers come out ahead in plus minus.
He's real big. He's not the most athletic looking guy, but he's getting it done.
Michael and I interviewed him after the game the other day. He's very appreciative of being here. He's just happy to be playing in the NBA,
Sure.
and I think he's making a difference. Good for him.
All right, so John, you'll be happy to know that I won Icebreakers yesterday.
Uh-oh, are you ahead again?
It gives me a lead, M. Do you have the Icebreaker score?
Icebreaker score is Mace 19, John 13, Brian 12, Andy 11.
And Mace, you're going to have an excellent chance to win because when I go on this long road trip, I'm doing very few shows.
Yeah,
I'm doing maybe 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah, I'm starting to get good at this game. I'm starting to try to read Emily's mind to figure out where she might be going.
I had it the other day, and you beat me to it. And what I learned is I've got to go at first instinct.
Yeah,
I can't remember who it was, but it was Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
And she said, I was born in Baltimore, and my first thought was, and I'm double jointed. And I said, that's Michael Phelps. Let me get one more, and one more you guess.
Ding.
So I'm going to start guessing earlier now.
All right, so we're going to do some icebreakers next. Morales, you going to play along?
No.
No. Oh,
I'm going to go to a meeting.
Another meeting?
We're gonna miss you.
Oh, this morning, the meeting.
How long you gone for? Do you have a big
probably 20 minutes? But
meeting of Arabia?
Oh, this morning's meeting was like listening. I almost came in here and did the joke, but you guys were in the middle.
Yeah.
I was going to say it was like listening to an old Dave Smith show. I had that joke lined up.
Dave Smith.
What's wrong with Dave Smith?
Dave Smith.
He's a nice guy, but
he's a great guy.
Yeah, but I'm kind of one of those, old school radio guys that talks behind everybody's back, and then that's why he's not working anymore.
Jeez.
That's why he's not working anymore.
No, I think the reason he's not working anymore is because he went on the air on a final show and swore up and down, and
maybe
everybody remembered
I think he retired and he's living off all that radio money. All right, coming up next for you is Icebreakers, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, the Lakers and Toyota are celebrating 50 years of their legendary partnership. They started working together in 1976. As part of that, the We Make It Easy sales event is going on right now. You'll find the biggest selection of the year with some of the biggest savings all in one place. And it's all the Toyotas, the cars, the trucks, the SUVs. You're looking for a Camry, you're looking for a Tacoma, you're looking for a RAV4. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. They're all on sale right now, and there's one of 2 ways you can do this. You can go into a Southern California Toyota dealer. You can sit in the car. You can drive it. You can smell it. You can see it. Or if you already know what you want, just go to Toyota.com. You can build your car right there on the website. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I play football. That's all that came out of my mouth when I met Janet Jackson.
Where'd you meet her?
We were going out one night, and with all these backup dancers, she said, would you like to come meet Janet Jackson? Heck yeah.
Stupid question.
Let's go.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm all good. This is velour suit, earring day, walking through the club, and I'm feeling good. And then we get to the VIP area, and she is sitting like right in the middle where you can see her through the door. And the minute I saw her, all my confidence went out the window. She introduces me to Janet, and the only thing that came out of my mouth is, I play football. She said, that's nice.
Good for you.
I had my shot, and I
Did
blew
you
it.
recover?
No, that was it.
You
That's
just,
all I
just
had.
turn around and walk away?
I had a shot, and I missed. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Did you know Children's Hospital Los Angeles is changing the game in pediatric heart care? They're first in the world to implant an FDA-approved cardiac stent that grows with the child, meaning fewer surgeries, less time in the hospital, and more time for kids to just be kids. CHLA also ranks among the nation's best for heart transplant success rates and runs the largest congenital heart program on the West Coast. So put your child's heart in the hands of the team that's setting the pace. To learn more, visit chla.org.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. The finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Pepe's here.
Pepe.
Pepe.
Hello, everybody. Go Rams. Go Lakers. Go you.
Go you.
Thank
go
you. Go
Em.
Emily.
Exactly.
Right,
There you go. It's a good start
The
to
road to the
Icebreakers.
Lombardi runs through Yamava, and Sunday, January 25th, it's your chance to win the ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You win. All right, so I just updated the score for the month, and we're kind of getting down to it. We are not quite at double points yet. I'm just going to double check that real quick.
We're not.
We're not at double points yet.
No,
All right,
no, we're not
here we
quite
go.
there.
For 10 points. I was born in 1970 in Oregon.
In Oregon.
For 9 points. A cameo from me on the app Cameo, so you know the one you could buy celebrities. It runs for about $60 bucks. So puts into context the celebrity of this person.
Okay.
For 8 points. I dropped out of high school, but I ended up getting my GED in 1988.
Ireland.
Go ahead.
This is a long shot. I'm going Tanya Harding.
Ding, ding, ding! Tanya Harding. It is 8 points for Ireland. Good job on that
is
one.
crazy. That is a great pull. I know she lives in a trailer in Oregon now.
Yes.
I've seen her manufactured home.
I knew she got when she said 1970 in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, so she's in her 50s. And when she said GED, I thought, who? At first, I thought Kevin Love. And then when she said GED, the only other person I could think of famous that was born in Oregon was Tanya Harding.
There we go.
Yep.
So here's the rest of them in case you're curious about other fun facts about Tanya Harding.
Yep.
So for 7 points, there's a 30 for 30 about me.
Sure.
For 6 points, I have been on Dancing with the Stars, and on my second week, I danced to the song Redneck Woman.
Nice.
For 5 points, I made my professional boxing debut as part of the undercard
Okay.
for Mike Tyson versus Clifford Etienne in 2003. I was the first American woman to land a triple axel in competition. Margot Robbie played me in a movie about my life. And I'm a former figure skater, and I was suspended after Nancy Kerrigan was attacked the day before the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. Anyway, that's
There you
Tanya
go.
Harding. And who is this sponsored by, John?
It is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka. If you haven't tried Blue Ice Vodka yet, it's crafted in the heart of Idaho from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice just isn't vodka. It's a statement. Now, Mace, since Pepe's here, I want to address something.
Okay.
You challenged us
Yes, I
on
know.
Friday to do the heart sign at the Laker game
That's
when
right.
we were on the scoreboard. Pepe did it. I did it. Michael did it.
Yeah, I know.
You offered to give us each $100.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to take the $100 you owe me, assuming that you are still working with them.
I am.
And donate it to the charity I gave you the other 100 for at Christmas.
Yes.
What charity is that?
That is the, hang on a sec, shelter. It is New Shelter in Long Beach.
I thought that was a really cool thing that
It was
you
a
did.
cool thing,
so,
yeah.
and I don't want to just only help them at Christmas.
Yes.
So take my 100 that you owe me, and I want it in my name so I get credit
It'll
for it.
be in your name, John.
Okay.
It will
I
be
will
in your
say,
name.
John.
You still have to pay Pepe and Michael unless they offer to give
no,
it up. But you have to. You do.
I want to give the $100 to the charity of Pepe Mantilla.
Okay, so Pepe wants the hundy in his hand.
Okay.
John, your heart was a triangle. Let's just say that.
Yeah, you did not do a good heart. You just went like
I just
this.
did it like this.
This
Can you
is
guys
not-
see me?
I can't see you.
Is
but-
that a triangle or a heart?
You got to bend your like that.
Is he doing a triangle or a heart? That's not a heart.
No, that's not a heart. That's a circle.
It's like this.
You've got to make your fingers go down so
All
that
right.
it's hard.
Well,
Pepe
it's
did
still
it perfectly.
it's worth giving $100 to charity. For,
Yes, the
though.
charity
yeah.
is good.
I did it right.
Yes, you
Okay.
did, Pepe. You did it right,
And you're
you
always
get
right,
100.
Pepe.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And Michael
thank you.
Thompson, we'll see what he wants to do with his 100.
Okay.
I
I think he will want to donate it to the charity of Michael Thompson,
I'm
but
sure
we'll see.
he will because it's he's badly
Yeah.
in need of the cash. All right. So, John, did you see the thing that I sent you from the Clippers game yesterday?
Yeah, and now I was trying to figure out who that was. I assume that was Brian Seaman and Jim Jackson, right?
Yes. Now,
Both are great guys, and I've done what they did. I've done it a million times before. I totally sympathize with them.
So, this is so random. In the middle of this game,
By the way, if you are not watching on YouTube, you should be because this is a lot has to do with the video on YouTube.
We'll describe it, but in the middle of the game, all of a sudden there was a cutaway to geese. Now listen to their reaction.
Get right in on the inside. And
There's
then
the geese. And then they lose it.
there we go.
Now, John, here's my question. How does that happen? How does the Clipper broadcast all of a sudden put up a picture of geese?
I don't know how that happened, but what happened to Brian and Jim has happened to me in my career several times. One time, I was looking at the camera. I was on camera.
Right.
And I was supposed to say Tiger Woods has a 6-shot lead.
Oh, yeah. That's tricky.
And instead, I said the S word shot lead.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked right at the camera and I went, go ahead and call and complain now because, yeah, I said it and I screwed up. And my co-anchor started laughing and then I started laughing. And I had 2.5 minutes and I couldn't stop.
Yep.
I just laughed the entire time throughout the rest of the sportscast and just ruined it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I sympathize with Brian and Jim. I
But
have no issue with them.
How does it happen in the middle of a broadcast? I'm going to show this to Pepe right now. You're just watching the game, just regular game, Clippers.
And are they calling it off of a monitor?
No, but they have giant monitors right in front of them, so they see what the audience sees.
So I'm going to show Pepe. Pepe, look at this. Here is the game going, and all of a sudden,
you gotta make it. Oh.
they cut to geese, and then they're laughing, and they cut back to the game.
I would laugh too.
But who is the person that's doing
who
the
are they
switching,
playing?
and why is there? It's Washington.
So that would be the job of the TD, the technical director, the one that pushes buttons. He just hit the wrong button. It's kind of like when Brian yesterday or one day last week you said I hit the wrong hotkey. I think it was today.
It was today, yes.
Yeah, that's what they did. They hit the wrong hotkey.
But why is there a picture of geese ready to go into the game?
Because it was the button
It
that
was probably the
next to
next
it.
commercial that was going to roll.
Yeah.
Here's my guess.
Yep.
They were gonna do a shot of Washington for some reason, like DC.
Yep.
And they had.
And the geese were on like
the
a
first
lake.
thing you see in a lake in Washington. And so they just queued it up and it played it, but it's still a bad mistake to make and
It is
very,
a
very
big
silly.
mistake.
By the way, have you guys noticed that the Clippers have
Turned
won
it around?
13 of 15
Yeah,
games?
they turned it around.
Yeah.
We play them on Thursday.
Yep.
This all started, Pepe, when they beat us at the Intuit Dome back on December 20th.
That is right.
That was the start of a 6-game winning streak for them. And since then, that was game 1 of 15, and they've won 13 of their last 15 games. That night, Mace, had they lost to us on December 20th, they would have had the worst record in the Western Conference, dead last.
Yep.
Instead, they're now 10th. If the season ended today, they'd be in the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
That's right.
And by the way, the Lakers are barely hanging on to 6.
Yeah, they're in the 6.
So if the Lakers slide back a little bit, it could be Lakers-Clippers in the play-in. So the Clippers have come. No one's been harder on the Clippers than me, but they have completely turned it around.
Yeah.
And some of those games without Kawhi.
Yeah, and it happens also when CP3 left.
Right?
Interesting. Subtract
CP3
CP3 and they go on a run.
Pepe is right.
That is absolutely right, Pepe. There is correlation there.
Yeah.
By the way, Pepe, I'm excited. And tell me if I'm getting excited about nothing, because there's a chance that I am. But I'm actually excited that Drew Timme has made the rotation for the Lakers.
You, me, and everybody else. And
so you're with me on this.
That guy knows how to play basketball. I mean,
He almost always makes the right play. If you double team him, he gives it up right away. If you don't double team him, he shoots. He makes threes. He makes twos. In the game they lost to Charlotte, he was 8 of 10 from the field. And when they brought him in the other day, he had a plus-minus of plus 14. He just gets it.
he's smart, and he's not afraid.
I think, Pep, they got to find a way to play him 15 minutes a game.
Yeah, and he's not afraid of shooting. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the most athletic-looking guy in the world.
Not at all, but doesn't
he's
matter.
very smart.
But gets it done. I mean, Jokic isn't the most athletic guy.
Yeah,
in the world.
Jokic looks like a big, dumpy guy out there, and he kills everybody.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to do some sports graffiti. We've got this number. I wish it would spell something. Every time I see the number.
Morales still hasn't paid the phone bill?
No, still has not.
Unbelievable.
His credit card got declined. 213-799-0139. So we're getting ready for Rams Seattle on Sunday. How you feeling about that game? The Rams, we threw out this scenario. There's a lot of Lamar Jackson, could he be traded stuff, and I threw out the hypothetical. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but there's been linkage between the Raiders and Lamar Jackson. Would you trade the number 1 overall pick for Lamar Jackson? It's an interesting question. I don't know if either side would do it, but would you do it? Also, Lakers tonight. LeBron not on the All-Star team, but we're getting ready to see exactly whether he goes to the game or not goes to the game. Michael apparently says he must go to the game.
Yeah, Michael says that he needs to, like Denver made Jokic go to the parade when he didn't want to go, that the NBA needs to make Lamar go or LeBron go even if he doesn't want to go.
Yep.
I wouldn't make him go.
It's different.
Why?
What is different?
To make him go to the All-Star is a different story when you win a championship.
So would you make him go, Pepe?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I'd let him do what he wants.
I firmly believe if he's there, he's retiring, and if he doesn't, he's playing next year somewhere. That's my prediction.
You see that through
my crystal ball.
There you go.
Yeah, you've never seen my crystal ball?
No.
It's never wrong. In fact, I've got our.
I don't want to see it.
I got a crystal ball. By the way, here are the results. I am saying go to break, and we will. 213-799-0139. Here are the way our picks went this past week, and everybody was here.
I didn't get any, I don't think.
Johnny I, 1-4.
What was the one?
You had Denver.
Okay.
Me, 1-4. I had Denver also. Emily, 1-4.
Oh, God.
You had...
Yes, we are professionals.
You had Seattle. So she won on that. Brian Cohen, 2-3.
Yeah, baby. Big winner.
Michael Thompson, 2-3. And the only one to finish above 500 with a 3-2 record. Pepe!
Way to go, Pepe. Way to save the dignity of the group.
He knows
No,
his stuff.
see, you were picking on me last season, so now give me the credit.
Well,
okay?
Pepe, I can't imagine
Yeah.
we've ever picked on you. You
No.
must have us confused with someone else.
By the way,
Yeah,
Pepe
sure.
is now waving in our studio. He just had a
And
big
Pepe,
wave.
you know your camera's right there. Make sure you wave to the camera.
Yeah, wave to the
specifically.
camera.
I
People
was
love the
waving
wave.
Pepe, I'm waving to you right now from
All right,
Denver.
213-799-0139. Going to do some sports graffiti coming up next for you. In the meantime, the big game is almost here. This weekend, AFC, NFC championship games. No better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting events than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. So I will have a lineup rolling for the AFC game this week. I will have a lineup rolling for the NFC game this week. There will be a lot of Rams in my NFL Rams lineup. I'm telling you, Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projections, and put in your lineup. Prize Picks has got early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, now you got the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. You can also copy lineups with one click with the new social feed feature. So don't miss any of the action this season with Prize Picks. Got the playoffs this weekend, got NBA action all season long. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Got to be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Unpredictable stories from Cappy that never disappoint.
We get done at the Rams game. We go me, Big Al,
Right.
Redbird, Freak Daddy Freddie A.
Is Redbird related to Redwood?
No, he's not related.
He looks like he had got Redwood, though.
Yeah.
Did you make up these nicknames?
These were just names that happened as college, went on.
What was
and on
Alex
and on.
Van Pelt's nickname?
It's Big Al.
Oh, Big Al.
Big
Okay.
Al.
Sorry, I
yeah,
missed that.
Big Al.
Yeah.
So you got Big Al, Redbird,
Freaky Freddie A.
Freak Daddy Freddie A.
Freak Daddy.
Right. And and we drove.
Cappy, you a freak, man.
Thank you so much.
What are you? What was your nickname?
Cap Money. Cap Money. That was my name.
Oh, there
Cap
you go.
Money.
Cap
right.
Money.
Cap
Why?
Money. Cap
You
Money.
gave yourself that one
Probably
for
'cause I was
sure.
broke, Dinero.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, the all-new ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the purple and gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, new year, new benefits, which means it's finally time to stop saying you're going to use them.
ESPN LA fans, go to VisionWorks in Orange County. Annual eye exam, easy. Simple scheduling, simple shopping.
And right now, it's BOGO on glasses. 2 pairs, 1 tax return.
Plus the 100-day guarantee. If your glasses aren't right, they fix it.
Great doctors, tons of frames, no hassle.
New year,
better vision.
VisionWorks in Orange County, Rancho Santa Margarita, Lake Forest, Laguna de Guel, Fullerton, Brea, Bristol Plaza, and Buena Park.
VisionWorks. See the difference.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
Right. I finally figured it out, John. The new number, 213-799-0139. The easy way to remember it is PZZ01DW.
I don't know what any of that meant.
Spell it out. Just spell it out.
Pizza's number 1 in DW from Arthur.
And by the way, Mace, Bob
Yes.
on Twitter says your crystal ball is in Hawk after you ran out of mythical money.
It's true. It's
There
true.
you go.
Somebody apprehended my crystal ball. Let's go to Jimmy in El Segundo. Jimmy, you start things off. What's going on, man?
Yeah, 2 quick things. Number 1, who do you guys think has had a more painful NFL career? Is it Kyle Shanahan or Josh Allen? That's A. B, Mace, I was surprised that Sui yesterday was saying that you were crazy for telling Sean McVay to go for it on that, right before the 2-minute warning.
Yes.
Because the very first game of the season was the Texans. There was that peanut punch out by Landman.
Yep.
And Sean McVay went for it and ended the game there. And Sua, after the game, was giving MJD, he was hassling him, saying, oh, you're just a kind of a wussy UCLA guy because he was right to go for it. So he's seemed to flip over the course of the season.
What would you have done?
100% go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you're playing against a super aggressive team in Ben Johnson, and you absolutely go for the jugular if you can get it done.
Completely agree.
Guys, I'll take this a step further. I texted this in our group chat. I was convinced when Cole Kmet caught the touchdown that Ben Johnson was going to go for 2 in the win, and I bet he regrets it now because the Rams were the better team throughout that game. The Rams were ahead for most of it. The Rams were kind of dominating. Wouldn't you, if you were Ben Johnson, when Cole Kmet took all the spirit out of the Rams, gone for 2?
I would not have. We talked about this a lot yesterday. I would not have. And I got a piece of Sean McVay sound coming up that will play.
The only reason I think he didn't is that the Rams had come up with a couple of goal line stands earlier in the game. Like, their plays from inside the 5 had not
They
worked
stopped
very
him
well.
3 times on 4th down.
I mean, John, I would disagree with you. I don't think the Rams were dominating that game. They had 2 good drives in regulation and 1 good drive at the end. I think the Bears actually were the ones that were dominating.
I also think the Bears
they had
outplayed
more yardage. They got to the red zone more often. I think then they just got hamstrung by their coach's mistakes to not take a field goal there.
Right.
So I think, honestly, they should have gone for it because they were playing better.
Yeah, I would have gone for it. And one thing that, I've given this speech a million times. People that listen to the show regularly have heard it. That turnovers is the number 1 factor in determining big games, especially playoff games. I think at the time the Bears had 3 and the Rams had 0.
Plus the 2 turnovers on downs that the
right.
The
So
Bears
I thought Ben Johnson missed an opportunity. I'll say this: I was rooting for the Rams, and I was scared to death he was going for 2. And when the kicker came out, because I had just seen the Rams lose that way in Seattle.
Yep.
And so when the kicker came out, I breathed a sigh of relief.
Me too. All right, let's go to Mike in West Hills. Hey, Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, guys. I have a question. If you watch the Toronto, the Raptors and the Hawks games, how well the Lakers played, they had a lot of assists. They were spreading the ball around. Rui was magnificent. Of course, Ayton was magnificent.
Yeah.
Do you feel that we should get them more involved in the offense? These 2 guys were very good offensive players.
This is an excellent call. In the game you're talking about, the Atlanta game was the one where Luka had 12 assists and LeBron had 10.
Yep.
And they blew the Hawks off the court. In the Toronto game, Mace,
they played defense.
DeAndre Ayton was 10 for 10 because they kept giving him the ball. He finished with 25 and 13. And the line to look at if you're a Laker fan is not the points for LeBron and Luka. They're always going to score. Luka's going to get around 35 every game. LeBron's going to get around 25 every game. Look at the assists. If Luka and LeBron have high assist numbers, chances are the Lakers win. If they don't, chances are the other guys are standing around because they're not getting the ball, and it doesn't work. It's a great point. Luka and LeBron have to be willing passers. When they are, the Lakers win.
Even in that Toronto game, Luka 25.7 assists, LeBron 24.7 assists, and they did spread the ball around.
No, it's right. And the thing is that, especially in the Toronto game, the second half, the Lakers were playing team basketball.
Yeah.
And they hardly ever play team basketball, John. Whenever they do that, they usually win.
And when you see Luka backing somebody in or LeBron backing somebody in and four guys standing around, that's a red flag. That means they're not whipping the ball around. When they whip the ball around, and particularly when they get their running game going, they're really tough to beat. So Mace, that's a good point about that you mentioned. 7 and 7 for assists, really good.
Yeah.
If they each have over 5 assists a game, the chances are the Lakers are going to win.
And by the way, Ayton, we called it the perfect game yesterday. 25 points, 13 rebounds, 10 of 10 from the field, 0 turnovers. First player in team history to score 25 or more points on 100% shooting with 0 turnovers in a game since turnovers became a stat, according to ESPN
because
research.
they space the game. Playing as a team, and that creates room for Ayton to go to the basket.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Let's get a couple more in. We got Luke Robitaille coming up for you. In the meantime, let's go to Kevin in Chicago. Kevin, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? I was actually at the game on Sunday, and I can confirm what Sean McVay said after the game, where it was very cold, and it was probably the best live sporting event that I've ever been to.
Really?
So were you rooting for the Rams, Kevin, or were you rooting for the Bears?
I'm from Southern California. I just live out here now, so I was one of 2 Rams fans in my section, and he sat right behind me, and it was awesome.
How loud did that place get? It looked like they were just cooking.
Oh, it was unbelievable, but then when the field goal went through, I have never heard a place get quieter that fast.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, were you with us? Were you relieved when you saw the Bears kicker come out at the end of regulation?
Oh, yeah, it's the first thing I did. I saw Komet catch it, and then I literally looked, and I saw a kicker coming out, and I literally breathed. But okay, at least we're going to have overtime.
Yeah, at least we're going to get overtime, exactly.
And I think, Mace, the heart of my worry, the reason why I was so scared they were going to do it is because the Seahawks had just done it a month ago.
Right.
They tied the game in overtime, and instead of going for 1, they went for 2 and won it.
Yeah, but they win. It's a big chance because if you don't make it, then more than likely you're going to lose the game.
You do lose the game, yeah. You lose the game. All right. Coming up next for you, Luke Robitaille is going to join us. He's always thrilled. He is. He's really excited. He's been warming up, and he loves coming on the show. And he will join us coming up next. Then we got Dr. Clapper coming up for you.
Wow.
At 1:30
Star-studded
today.
lineup today.
So we are loaded. Plus, Pepe Mantilla's here. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. Oh, I'm telling you, what a place to be, Cosm. So Cosm brings fans the ultimate immersive sports experience. You watch all your favorite sports on massive, high-resolution displays surrounded by fans. The Dome, and I've been at Cosm for multiple games. I was there for Game 7 of the World Series. Spectacular. It's an immersive experience, massive wraparound display, reserved-style seating, watching the game from inside the Dome. Feels like you're actually at the game, in the heart of the action. Plus, the hall features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports so you can catch every game while cheering on your team with your fellow fans. They also got cool stuff. I mean, they've got cinema programming like The Matrix and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and shared reality, perfect for the whole family. Really cool, too. If you go up to the rooftop bar, you got amazing views of SoFi and whatever that thing Ballmer built. Watch the NFL playoffs in shared reality at Cosm. Family, friends, fans. It's going to be a blast there on Sunday at Cosm, where you're not just watching the action, you're in it. For more information on upcoming events or to grab tickets, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Love the sweater shirt combo. I know you're coming back from the country club, so you didn't switch on us.
No, Tim in the back room's like, "What's up, Mr. Rogers?" And it wasn't like Mr. Rogers because that's my last name, but rather the TV
You
guy.
look like you could host a PBS show right now.
Thank you.
You know?
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Base excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing. $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
Score more with a college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering buy one, get one 50% off, and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday, around 1:15, and it is time for the legend.
Gretzky at center. Here's Gretzky into the other zone. Gretzky drops it. Here's Robitaille. Shoots. Score!
He's the president of your Los Angeles Kings, and of course, a legend on the ice as well. Time for the Luc Robitaille Show with Mason and Ireland, now Tuesdays around 1:15, right here on your home of the Los Angeles Kings, 710 ESPN, the Luc Robitaille Show right now on Mason and Ireland.
And as Luke likes to say, joining us right now is Luc Robitaille. Luke, what's going on, man?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We are doing great, Luke. And I was thinking about you last night because it's such a weird season. You guys have a winning record. You're not a bad team, but I think you wouldn't yell at me if I said you're not a good team. You're 19-16. You've lost 4 in a row, 6 out of 7. And I thought, well, maybe you want to make changes. Maybe you make another trade. Maybe you change the coach. But, Luke, you're only 2 points out of third place. Because it's so close, because the standings are so bunched up, does that make it more likely or less likely that you'll make changes?
Let's just say this. We're not happy where we're at. We believe we have a much better team than what we've shown. That being said, it seems like we're one mistake away every game to either costing us a point or a couple games 2 points. So we're well aware that if we could tweak it one or two little things or a couple guys get a hot stick a little bit, it'll be a game changer. But that being said, we have 9 games till the Olympic breaks, and it's a marathon right now. It's actually a sprint to them because we just played 8 games in 11 nights.
Wow!
So it makes it really hard to even assess your team because you get injuries. There's a bunch of guys banged up. So we just got to find a way to close the door when we're up, or find a way to get that extra goal, which We have not been able to do it, but like you said, we're still in there. So we're an unhappy team of where we're at versus there's some teams that are happy that they're in the hunt.
Hey, Luke, when I'm in a game, I like a good throwdown. I like a good fight. And I don't know if you saw this or last night, but Sergei Bobrovsky and Alex Nedeljkovic, the goalie for Florida and the goalie for San Jose, got into a fight. How rare is a goalie fight?
It's very rare, and they're always fun to see. And I think in the history of the game, most goalies always talk in their own. They go, "I'd like to get into one fight one time, just to they'd like to have their history later." So I'm assuming Bobrovsky was like, "Guys, if anything happened this year, like I'm jumping," and I'm sure the entire team got a great kick out of it after the game, both sides.
Yeah, Luke, somebody asked me a question the other day, and I didn't know the answer, but you'll know. He asked me if there are still goons in hockey. In other words, guys that are out there specifically to protect other players and fight. Like when Gretzky was in Edmonton, they had Dave Semenko. Marty McSorley, well, I would say Marty was a protector, but he also could play a little bit. If you go way back in my day, Luke, before you even, Dave Schultz was famous for this in Philly. Does that player still exist in the NHL today? Are teams using roster spots for goons?
No, it doesn't happen anymore. It's like guys that used to play 2-3 minutes and they would get on the ice and settle a score or something.
Right.
It's not happening. That being said, we have really, really tough guys in our league. Like there's a kid in Columbus. His last name is Olivier. He's extremely tough. There's a guy in San Jose who's really tough. There's maybe 10 teams that have guys that they can really throw when they fight, but they're good players. They can skate, they can make plays, they're involved in the game. So that's the biggest difference. But in my days, or even in the days way back when, every team had one or two guys that barely played that were there to protect the group.
So, Luke, I want to ask you a couple of stupid questions. You know how we like this, right?
Do it.
Okay. So I'm a huge Rams fan. And on Friday, I wore this particular sweatshirt, a Rams sweatshirt, and then I wore it again for the game, and we won, and I wore it yesterday, and I intend to wear it every day this week, and I don't want to wash the luck off. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Luke. He can wash it.
It does.
He can wash it.
Now that you put it up front, if you wash it and you lose, it's your fault. If you take it off and you lose, it's your fault. So now you put yourself in that situation by talking about it too. Like you're in the point of no return.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing this thing. That's it. I'm wearing it.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Question number 2, Luke, and again, another stupid one. We came across this guy on the TikTok who eats fruit, but eats the fruit whole with the rind on, and
he doesn't peel it. He just eats it with the peel on it.
And I thought yesterday that can't be that tough, so I said I would eat a whole lime on the show. Does that sound doable?
Oh,
rind and all?
Probably. No. Did you do it?
Tomorrow. Today. Tomorrow we're going to find out.
But he has to bite right in. He has to bite right into it, Luke. Right into the peel.
Lime might be more doable than an orange or something like that, like a big orange.
But an orange would be sweet, and this is like sour.
I want to see.
Yeah, that might be. That's a tough one. You're right. I don't know. I mean, I think you could do it. Wear the jersey and do it.
Yeah,
there you go.
And by the way, you're going to get lime all over the Rams sweatshirt. It's going to be great.
Exactly.
It's good luck. It's good luck. It's good luck.
Exactly.
Right. So speaking of luck, Luke, Mason just mentioned that he's going to wear this Rams sweatshirt all the time. And I've asked you before if you're superstitious and stuff. But how does that manifest itself in hockey? Like if you have a lucky stick and the stick breaks, do you worry about it? Do you go, oh, my God, that was my lucky stick, or not so much?
Some players might worry about that, yeah. But we all know as a player your stick's going to break at some point, so you're better off finding something else, like sometimes. But I do recall if you guys remember Bernie Nichols that played for the Kings.
Sure.
One season, most of his career, he was a 25 to 30 goal scorer. In 1 year, he got 70 goals for the Kings. And I do remember I was playing with him. And in those days, the stick was wood, so they could only last 2 to 3 games each stick. And he had one stick that he liked that he scored 14 games in a row, and he kept the same stick the entire time. He babied that thing, and it was all bent, it was all broken up, and somehow he was able to save it. And he scored every game. And I also recall he would take it in his room for the pregame nap. He would
He put it in bed with him. Wow.
Yeah. But it worked. So you never question what worked.
There you go.
By the way, Sidney Crosby, this is a fact. He says he's worn the same jockstrap since 2002. So,
that's right.
But Mace, the difference between him and you is the difference between Sidney Crosby and you is he washes the jockstrap.
That's right.
That is true.
Yes, he does. He does wash it. That's the difference.
So, Luke, I finished today with a challenge. So, Tony Romo has been making noises on football game broadcasts, and I want you to kind of again in the spirit of Luke Robitaille, I'm going to play something for you, and then I'm hoping you give us something like it. Okay.
All right.
So
this is Romo?
This is Tony Romo.
How did you know?
Did you get that?
So what happened to him?
He's just constantly making noises. So
how did you know?
I would call that evil laugh. Can you give us an evil laugh, Luke?
That's not evil. I'm just laughing.
Oh, that's good.
That is fantastic.
That's a great one.
Yeah, you own this, man.
Luke, that laugh is going to deliver a victory over the Rangers. It's stupid stuff like this that's going to break the losing streak.
If stuff, guys, that we need.
Yes. If the Kings win tonight, we're making you do it again next week. Go Kings, go!
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks, Luke. See ya.
All right, that's Luke Robitaille. Always willing to play along in our reindeer games.
In our dumb pits.
Yeah. I learned so much about hockey when we have Luke on. Don't you?
Well, we don't start with much hockey knowledge to begin with.
Mace, what happens? You wear that.
Yes.
You don't wash it.
Yep.
And then the Rams lose.
Don't even say that.
Well,
How could you?
And then
why
you're
would
going
you
to
come in
and then you're going to say I should have washed it.
Why would you come into the studio and even mention that, Pepe?
If they lose, Mace, do you get rid of the sweatshirt?
I will set it aflame.
And it's Pepe's fault if
I
they
will
lose.
set it aflame if it doesn't work.
No, you should wash it.
All right, coming up next, Dr. Clapper, how are you?
How are you?
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava on Sunday, January 25th, is your chance to win the ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy Morales Bergman and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You in?
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the Purple and Gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Time to sell your house? Call Sellers Advantage at 888-450-AS-IS. They will buy your home with a competitive cash offer. No need for repairs. No agents, and you can close in days. 888-450-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Yeah, but I thought in today's day and age, you could play quarterback and receiver.
Nope, can't do it.
I don't know. 1:30 on a Live Imaging Tuesday.
Nope.
Presented by our friends at Geese and Wine.
Yes.
By the way, he's back from vacation. We missed him last week. The great Dr. Robert Clapper from Cedar Sinai.
How are you?
You can hear the Weekend Warrior show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. Doc, don't you think you could play quarterback and receiver in today's NFL if you wanted to?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see?
Absolutely.
Told you, Mace.
Yeah, I've learned not to disagree with Morales. All right, so Dr. Clapper, how you been, man?
Good. I was in Hawaii surfing the Wild West.
Oh,
and it
man,
was just
jealous.
fantastic.
What island did you go to?
I go to Oahu, the South Shore of Oahu, and it was pumping.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. Good for you. All right, Dr. Clapper, I got a question about Bo Nix, the quarterback of the Broncos. So
Yes.
the game ends, and Sean Payton shocks everybody, and he comes back in, and he says, Bo Nix broke his ankle. He's out for the rest of the season. We're going with a backup. And then he says he's going to have surgery on Tuesday, which would have been today. So I think he's having surgery today. Why so fast, Dr. Clapper? Why is it important that if you break your ankle, you get into surgery within 72, 96 hours? What's the point of that?
Because of the swelling. You either do it right away, John, or you got to wait a week or two for the swelling to come down, because making your incision through the skin and the soft tissues, you know, we always worry about infection after surgery, so you really want to minimize and make it an ideal situation, and that's the reason.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Did you see the play? The play where it happened, it doesn't look like anything went wrong. It seemed kind of fluky. Did you see the play where he broke his ankle?
Yes, so let me take you through what I think, and again, I didn't examine him, I didn't look at x-rays, but let me take 40 years of orthopedic surgery trauma knowledge and give it to you. He broke his other ankle, left ankle, in high school, so that's irrelevant. But he did break this right ankle in 2021 at Auburn. And the same orthopedic surgeon, Waldrop, who, by the way, I think is the guy who operated on Tua Tagovailoa when he dislocated his hip. But he had Steve Mason's type plates and screws in 2021 put into that ankle. And I can get into why we use a rod versus plates and screws, but not right now. But plates and screws were put in. And then in the beginning of 2025, he had a, quote, cleanup of this right ankle where I suspect they removed the plates and screws. Well, guess what happens when you remove plates and screws from someone's ankle? What's left behind are now holes where the screws used to be in the bone. And we call that a stress riser. So you're right. When you look at the tape, oh, my God, nothing really happened to him. Well, guess what? I suspect he broke through one of the screw holes that was there now that the hardware was removed.
Okay, Dr. Clapper, if that's true, if your assessment of what happened to his ankle is accurate, how long will he need to recover? Is he going to be okay to come back in camp next August? Is it going to go longer than that? What's the typical
he'll be able
recovery?
to come back. And again, as I've told the listeners many times when I come on with you guys, the wonderful thing about breaking your bone, I don't care where it is that the miracle of healing of our body is something called callus. That's what the body puts down for the healing of the fracture, which is extra calcium. It's extra bone. And this is what I say all the time, that ankle and that bone is stronger than it was before because you have more mineral there, except if you now remove the screw and as a whole, now you have an opportunity for stress, particularly with rotation, to snap right through the screw hole.
All right, so let's do Matthew Stafford here. Matthew Stafford did not have a great day in Chicago. It was 0 degrees, and he has this finger thing, sprain or whatever. Did you see that affecting his throwing?
Good question. I did not really see it throwing because he's such a warrior, and in their terms, he had a, quote, bad bend, not a dislocation. We know his x-rays were negative. But let me tell you something. That's a key. Your index finger on your throwing hand, to have it sprained. So let me give you a clapper vision for what that really means. I want you all to look at your right hand right now and look at your index finger. I want you to flex your index finger and now straighten it. The clapper vision is your index finger is a fishing rod. The tendon that's bending and straightening your knee is like the fishing line. And the way the fishing line stays close to the fiberglass fishing rod is those loops, right? That goes through.
The little loops, yeah.
So believe it or not, if I took apart the skin on the palm side of your finger and we went deep in a dissection, you would see what we call the pulleys. These are loops that literally keep the tendon close to the bone like the loops keep the fishing line close to the bone. It's the exact same thing. And what Matthew Stafford essentially did was he didn't pull apart the fishing rod, but he loosened the junction of the middle piece to the tip of the fishing rod, and that's what a sprain is. He's better than Justin Herbert because a fracture really puts you out of commission, but what I don't like about the index finger is you need it, and this is how they talk about quarterbacks, you need it to spin the ball. And that is something that gets affected by an injury to the index finger. I think he's going to be okay because he's Matthew Stafford, but we need to be on the lookout for those elegant throws.
John, let me jump in and ask one more thing. Are you more likely to get hurt in cold 0-degree weather than normal weather?
Yes.
Why?
You absolutely will. It's either complicated or simple. Just the fact that you know what it's like to keep your joints moving because the body tries to preserve heat. So it literally does what's known as vasoconstriction. That's what frostbite is. You literally lose the beautiful circulation, the blood being warm, to the tips of your fingers. And so when there's less circulation, less movement because it's so cold, you now put your joints more at risk for injury.
All right, Dr. Clapper, last thing from me. Sam Darnold played with an oblique strain. He didn't have a great game, but he didn't need one.
He only threw 17 passes.
Yeah, they were kind of they returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. They never trailed. They didn't need a big game from him. In your opinion, if he does legitimately have an oblique strain, is that something or nothing?
It's a big thing, and I suspect, John, he got himself an injection right before the game. And I think their offensive coordinator made it so that there'll be more running plays than pass plays. But here's the best news. This guy has only had 14 interceptions in this past season. 6 of them were with the Rams.
Yeah!
So we got this guy's number. And the more he's hobbled, Toradol and these other injections work, but they're not as effective the second and the third time you get them. So thank God we got an injury to Sam Darnold.
So let me ask you this. You mentioned Toradol and taking the shot, taking the needle. How is that healthy?
Well, now you're going to get my opinion, which
is what I'm looking for.
Well, there's so much riding on professional athletes to be back in the game. But and for me, that's always been a tough one because you have to think of the person first and not the whole team.
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with professional athletes, you actually have to think of the whole team and not the person, and that makes it very messy. Toradol is used ubiquitously. I mean, it is there. I personally don't like to use it because of the side effect to the kidney. Talk to some of those NBA players. Alonzo Moore, right?
Yeah, a lot of those guys have had kidney issues. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Elliott, I think, had a kidney transplant. It's not just taking lots of Motrin like Shaq talks about. You just have to be worried about these things. So I'm not a big fan of these drugs, but let me tell you, if your season is on the line and you got an oblique injury, what are you going to do? Sam Darnold's going to get, whatever it takes to get him on the field.
Sure. All right. Hey, listen, Dr. Clapper, thank you for all of the insight, all of the Clapper vision, and we are looking forward to Weekend Warrior Saturday, 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you,
much,
Dr.
John.
Clapper.
Dr. Clapper. There's Dr. Robert Clapper, head of orthopedics at Cedars-Sinai. You know what I did this morning, which I have not tried before?
What's that?
Got up at 7, which is an hour earlier than I normally get up.
Yeah, I was going to say, that alone is probably a mistake.
And I do my prep for like an hour and a half, and then I went to the gym today and worked out before the
So
show.
you're back to the gym now.
And I feel this. I never work out in the morning. I feel like I can do this. After the show, I'm never able to get to the gym. But first thing in the morning, I think that's the brand new thing.
The question is, were you wearing your sweatshirt?
Not to work out. No, not to work out.
Because if you were, then
I don't want to sweat it out. Yeah, I don't want to sweat out. Sweat out the sweatshirt. Exactly. All right, coming up next, I do want to play that take McVay has on whether or not Ben Johnson going for 2 made sense. Plus, could Bill Belichick and Tom Brady be going on a double date soon? That's coming up next for you. Pepe's hanging out. John's in Denver, where the Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight. Mason in Ireland, 7:10 ESPN Tuesday, coming off the long weekend. And you know how that goes. You're trying to get back into the swing. The alarm feels personal. The traffic feels extra rude, and everything feels like a pain in the ass. But seriously, if that long weekend ended with a crash or a slip or some kind of accident you did not see coming, I want you to know something. You do not have to just tough this out and hope it works. Jacob Emrani is there for you, Ireland.
800-345-6789. Now, you should be able to remember that, but put it in your phone anyway. 800-345-6789. That's the Call Jacob hotline. That's the first number you call after you've been in an accident. And, Mace, why is that the first number you should call?
Well, you have got a lot coming at you after an accident. You got the insurance company, you got the other driver, you got the body shop, you've got the adjuster, all that stuff. Let Jacob handle every bit of the case for you. And by the way, he doesn't get paid unless he wins. So you've got nothing to lose by calling Jacob. You can remember this number even if you're half asleep. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. Call Jacob. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. From breaking down the game to breaking down headwear choices nobody asked for.
I got a tip or no tip.
Okay.
Tip or no tip, LeBron would prefer to play in a do-rag.
That's messed up.
That is
I thought you were serious.
Come on, the dude can still ball, but there's some things we can't get away from. You see him work out with the do-rag on, you know he wants to play in that do-rag. You know. I bet he plays better in the do-rag. Come on.
I mean,
by the way, do you still rock do-rags?
Right?
Every now and then. Do you do a do-rag?
I do, yeah. When I have my braids. Okay, to keep it down, yes.
Not every day, but because I get the dent. Yes,
yeah, for sure.
Tight, especially if you sleep in it.
I don't wear one in case you guys are going to ask me.
I was waiting for that.
Sports, culture, and conversations that only happen here. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Do
you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life. For more information, visit oli.org.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
She got shook up.
This one's a good one. I will be very impressed if Ireland gets this one. 146, by the way, on a Live Imaging Tuesday on Mason Ireland. Live Imaging Tuesday made possible by Geese and Wines. I drank some. I posted a video on Sunday night as a celebration. The 0% wines. You can still enjoy all the wines. I gave you some last week.
My good friend Elise, who's sober, is coming to town, and we're going to open a bottle of Brut on Saturday.
Beautiful. By the way, upgrade your gear. Win one of 6 gift card sets from Lululemon and Hoka. One winner drawn every month thanks to Geese and Wines. All you have to do is follow them on IG. Search Geese and Wines for your chance to win.
All right, Morales, I'm about to impress you.
Okay.
Starbucks.
Yes! One-hit wonder. Moonlight feels right.
Terry Bradshaw used to be married to an ice skater named JoJo Starbuck.
Oh, JoJo Starbuck. That's right. He was.
And so when this song came out, I always wondered if Starbuck had anything to do with JoJo Starbuck. I don't think it did.
No. Hey, what's on tap today on ESPN?
Please
I know
us.
you're all asking.
Well, I've got to open this present that Pepe brought
right.
me.
Well, hold for a second.
Do the liner first.
The Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight in Denver. That's where John is. Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30. Tip-off at 7. Hear it all on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. A superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So, John, Pepe brought Chris Morales a gift today. It is a big box.
Santa Pepe.
What is the reason that I gave you the gift?
Now, Pepe said to celebrate my 1 year, and I didn't know if he meant 1 year with what?
No, 1 year
and
sobriety.
And he said 1
right?
year sobriety.
Yeah.
So Pepe said, I want you to open it on the air. Yeah. I said, okay, we'll do that.
If you don't like it, there is the gift receipt.
Oh, he even gave you the gift receipt. Yeah, I don't have a drum. There we go.
Oh, Pepe. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is
Pepe.
very cool. Wow. That is, so what's on that? It's a jacket.
It's Felix the cat.
Felix the cat.
For Felix Chevrolet.
Wow. Pepe.
Very handsome.
That is a good-looking jacket.
That's really
and
nice,
they're going to
Pepe.
love it over there.
Pepe, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's
don't
beautiful.
lose the receipt.
Pepe, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
You're
really
a good
nice.
man, Pepe.
You know what happened is that, remember that I asked you your size?
Yeah.
Because I saw that at the store, and I said I have to get
There you
that
go. It's
for
perfect.
you.
Wow,
Thank
Pepe.
you, Pepe. That's very nice.
All right, so I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Wow, Pepe. I'm going to give you a
On
hug.
Monday, this Monday,
Mm-hmm.
as I mentioned to you guys earlier in the show, I'm doing the show from ESPN 1000 in Chicago.
Yes.
Directly across the street from their studios is something called the Medieval Torture Museum.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
It is a vast collection of ancient torture methods and devices that have shaped history.
Nice.
I think I need to go check
Nice.
this out.
You should.
Do I
I
not?
would like a social media post from the
I
Torture
think-
Museum.
John, I think if you're a man of your age, alone, going to the medieval torture in the middle of the day, that's a serial
You
killer
think
waiting to
that's
happen.
that is a little serial
What do you
killery.
think the
Like,
audio
you think I
is
would
the place?
get killed, or you think people
No, I
would
think
I'm
people
a
would think
serial
you're
killer?
the killer.
They would assume you're
But
looking for
apparently
tips.
this thing is very popular.
Well,
like I don't understand. Like, really, what do you think's in this thing?
Well, there's the one where there's the guillotine, right?
Yeah.
What else is there?
Google Mace.
The
Google
stretcher,
medieval.
the one where they stretch somebody out so
Yeah,
much.
they got all that stuff.
You know that one?
So
Do they have the room where you have to just listen to Sliwa's podcast on Whoop? I mean, you saw that coming, Mace. Come on.
I did not see the
that was
Sliwa,
easy.
but that's a good one. I like
where
that.
is it? Where is this, John?
It's the Medieval Torture Museum
Where?
in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
It's in downtown Chicago, right across the street from ESPN Chicago.
Now, was this stuff ever used?
I don't know.
Pepe.
We are the largest interactive historical museum in the country, occupying more than 6,000 square feet, with over 100 unique implements and devices on display. Enter the minds of fanatics, madmen, and murderers.
Nice.
Why would anyone want to do that?
That sounds like an afternoon well
No,
spent.
but I agree with Emily. Anybody that goes there during the day, I mean,
might pass.
You'd
it's
probably
not-
be the only person there, and
Yeah.
you'd get looks from again.
And then I won't be able to sleep for the rest of the trip. It'll be
It
all
is not
weird.
normal,
there.
you know.
And by the
works
way,
there?
if you miss it, there is a Hollywood medieval torture.
Is it really?
Yeah. So yeah,
We should go.
I guess it's a franchise.
But you know, by the way, do you know one of the hottest drops on the morning show right now, the Sedano and Cap morning
On
show?
the Morales
weekdays-
morning show?
the Morales morning
Yeah.
show, weekdays 7 to 10 a.m. The drop from Ireland saying, "What if I'm a sicko that likes to watch?"
Oh,
That drop is getting
that's
a
good
lot
drop.
of play right now.
Yeah, I stole that from Andy. That's an Andy Kamenetsky line when he promotes his podcast on YouTube.
which we can't do anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
no one
No,
cares.
nobody cares.
Yeah, but that's where that came
Now
from.
this is a drop that could be useful.
Hey, go twiddle your trumpet.
Now, what do you think? Could that
So
not
there's
be
a
used?
little. If we had it completely clean, it would be great. Now
Right.
we
I
can
can just
use
do it again.
Yeah, if 3, 2, 1, go ahead.
Just go twiddle your trumpet.
There you
See,
go.
that was good. There we go. Let's cut that up.
Did
But
you-
the sicko that likes to watch, I love that drop. We use it for
drop.
everything.
Yeah. By the way, here when Luke was on, he did Tony Romo evil laugh. That's Romo.
How did you know?
This is Luke.
That's good.
That is
Very
good.
good.
That's
Love
good.
that. Love that.
That is
So you
excellent.
will go to the museum?
I'm not going to go. I'm not into torture. I don't know
I
why
wouldn't go.
that's.
You don't
I
like
don't
it
think
rough
I'm.
a little
I don't think I'm going.
Yeah, I wouldn't go, John. I
How
think.
about
I
you,
think
Brian?
All right.
I think
Hey,
it
what
raises
did
eyebrows.
McVay say
Well,
about
wait,
Chicago not going for 2?
Okay.
Yeah, let's play it.
Okay. Listen to this. This is McVay from his. I listened very carefully to his Monday press conference. Listen to what he says about Ben Johnson and the decision to not go for 2.
I think there's a lot of layers to that, Gary. You know, there's the analytics, there's the flow of the game, and then obviously some of the elements. Like, you know, you look at it, I think, you know, and I thought Ben was honest about some of his thoughts of why they didn't go for 2. Well, why was it? Well, our situational calls in that particular area hadn't been successful from 5 and in those short yardage, which are typically the kind of inventory of plays you're pulling from. And so that's why they decided to kick the extra point to go into overtime. And so it's a real credit to our defense's approach. Now, if they were successful in those with the momentum that you gained from the way that play unfolded on 4th and 4, maybe you do go for it and try to take a 2-point lead right there.
So McVay's point is when you've gotten stuffed on 4th down 3 times, including twice in the red zone, you've probably used your very best plays in those situations, and you were not successful.
As
so why
someone
go for 2 there?
Who was rooting for the Rams.
Yep.
I was very relieved they did not go for 2.
Oh, sure. Me too.
It was a lot riding on that play. And
nobody would have faulted him if he went for it and didn't get it.
No, I mean, but you just go for
Chicago
the
would
extra
have faulted
point.
him.
No, I don't think they would have. I think they would have said, hey, that's who we are.
No, I don't think
That's who we've been all year long. Ben Johnson's a big go-for-it guy. We're the go-for-it team.
Yeah. It's a big game. You don't take chances. You just go for the extra
Seattle
point
did.
and play in the overtime.
By the way, he took chances repeatedly. He passed up on field goals 3 times.
Yeah, okay, but at that moment, you go into overtime and see what
And
happens.
by the way, at that point, the Rams had made some goal line stops already.
Yes.
So taking it is sort of like just get to overtime. You're at home.
Yep.
I think he would have been roasted if he went for 2 and they didn't get it.
I think he did what I would have done. But, John, as you point out, did he change who he was by not going for 2 because he's been the go-for-it guy all year long?
Yeah, I think Dan Campbell goes for it. I maybe even Sean McVay goes for it.
McVay is now 10th, I think, overall in coaches going for it on 4th down. M's like, yeah, that might be. No, I know that's true. M's got something. I mentioned the potential double date between Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Do you want to hear about this?
Let's talk about it in fast track.
Oh, you're going to do it in fast track?
Yeah, let's do it in fast track.
Okay.
All right, so do we have to break right now, or can I sneak one more thing in?
Sneak it in.
Sneak it in.
Okay. Do you guys know, I know Chris will know who this is. Do you guys know who Abella Danger is?
Oh, God, John.
No, Emily's reaction is exactly what I was looking for.
She was on the game last night.
Right. So she is an adult film actress who happens to be a Miami Hurricanes fan.
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell by the tone of Emily's voice that Emily was uncomfortable with me even saying the name Abella Danger. And today,
are you familiar with her work?
I am. Now
I am not. I've not seen her work, but I'll do some research.
Okay. Don't do it at work.
No, I will not. I'm on my own computer anyway.
There you go. All right. Somebody tracked her down today, and she said this, quote, I would give anything in the world, because they showed her in the crowd last night on multiple occasions.
A big close-up of her face.
Big close-up.
Yeah. I would give anything in the world to not have had ESPN film me, and I am so deeply sorry to anyone I offended with my attendance at the game. End quote.
That's what she said?
That's what she said.
No one's offended by it. I mean, no one's
You
offended
were
by her.
offended.
No,
As soon as I brought it up, you went,
reaction
oh,
was
God,
like,
John.
wow.
Listen to me.
Why are people uncomfortable with
porn stars?
I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable, one, that we're talking about her and that we know about her and that, like, that everyone was immediately recognizing that this is a porn star. It's like, okay, maybe you spent a little too much time there. But I'm saying I'm not uncomfortable with it. She can be in attendance. She can be there.
Right.
She
doesn't need to apologize for being there. It was ESPN's decision to put her on.
She just looked like a fan.
And by the way, that's not even the first time. Previous games.
Right. And they put her on more than once.
Right. I mean, I think it's interesting that, first of all, I didn't know who she was. She's a very pretty girl. I didn't know who she was till I read afterwards that she's a porn star. But I wonder.
Adult film actress.
Well, can we not say porn star? Do we have to say
you can?
Movie,
I don't know if she's a star or not.
Do we have to say movie sex worker?
I'm not familiar with her work. I've read the story and stuff, but I don't know if she's a film star or does she just do like.
No, I think she's a film. I think
she's appeared in many films, Chris.
She's done
many films. Yeah.
So it's not just like modeling work.
No, she's a porn star.
And I'm not offended by her existence. I'm not offended by her there. I'm offended by everybody freaking out about it on social media and being like, "Oh my God, I can't believe!" And like.
But your first reaction was, "Oh God, why are you bringing this up?"
That you're acknowledging.
But what I'm acknowledging is that why is everyone so uncomfortable with a girl in the stands fully dressed at a game? It's not like she's filming a movie there, right?
I guess it's her job. It's her profession. Some people are just not. Em, you are upset, aren't you?
Yes, you are.
You look upset.
Yeah.
You look
yeah,
shaken.
you look.
Are you shook?
You look upset.
Em, you look
I'm
shook.
good. I'm
you
good.
look shook. No.
Yeah.
You snuck that in.
All right.
She
that was a good one to sneak in.
She has the right to go to a football
course
game.
she does.
Of course she
yes,
does.
I'm not saying she doesn't have the right
and
to go to
Abella
this.
Danger's got a right to make whatever movie she wants.
That
Coming up
cameraman
next
just knew
for
what
you.
he was doing.
Coming up next for you is Fast Track, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. John, ZipRecruiter.
Oh, I love talking about ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter allows you to hire qualified candidates fast. An average job takes 11 weeks to fill. That's almost 2.5 months. Use ZipRecruiter. It's free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, says it this way. We don't leave anything to chance. And he's right. It's an algorithm that helps you find qualified candidates quickly. Here's how quickly ZipRecruiter can work. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. See why 3.8 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Try that website for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
I can't stand cosigners. Cosign people that cosign arguments. My wife is the biggest cosigner in the world, and it messes up, like, whatever I'm trying to teach my daughter. Like, hey, we need to do X, Y, and Z. You need to do this. And she'll go, yeah, you need to do that. And it makes my daughter...
Say it like that?
Well, kind of, you know, she cosigns what I say. Okay. Like, I don't need a cosigner, and you're messing it up because now she's mad because it feels like we're picking on her.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a different perspective that I never thought about.
She has turned into Flavor Flav. She's the biggest hype man in the world. Yeah, boy. Everything I say, the Grace, pick your shoes up. Yeah, boy.
I love Flavor Flav. He's hilarious.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, commissions, open houses, or costly repairs. They'll give you a fair cash offer with no surprises. One seller said, and I quote, Seller's Advantage was faster, easier, and more rewarding than listing my house. The offer matched my expectations, and the process was stress-free. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Georgia Bart stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Mornings in LA will never be the same. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
What is the abbreviation for ESPN Deportes?
The D?
Yeah. See, that one is just Deportes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, really? They don't just call it the D, huh?
There's no E1, E2, E-News. No, it's just Deportes.
If it was ED, then you could have it sponsored, you know?
Jesus.
Right.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo, Good Times.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, zoom, man.
John, I would like to clarify my statement. I would like to say I'm not I'm not on Bella.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she's I'm happy that she's a fan of Miami. I'm more, the oh God, John, was about you bringing it up because in the same segment, you brought up Torture Museum and you brought up the porn star. And you know what,
But
John?
are those two things...
Fantastic segment.
Are those two things related in some weird
It
way?
was just
I think they're both, I mean, it falls into the category of...
interesting.
Creepy. Very creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, John.
But we have no... Look, if you're a sex worker, good for you. Yeah. You work your sex.
Except don't bring it up around Emily or she'll shriek.
Yep, me shrieking. All right, so let's go to double dates and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. So yesterday at the national championship game, Jordan Hudson, who is the girlfriend of Bill Belichick, posted on her Instagram story a picture of her and Alex Earl. Yeah. And if you don't know who Alex Earl is, you're not familiar with her, she is a social media mogul. She has podcasts, but she's also the person that Tom Brady was seen canoodling with at St. Bart's over the holidays. And whether or not they're dating full-time or hooking up or
Boy, that'd be a double date, huh?
But yes, do you think that there's a chance we have a double date between Bill Belichick and Tom Brady?
I think that the chances of that are extremely slim.
Extremely slim.
Yeah. Now that Brady doesn't have to be around Belichick. By the way, did you watch Get Up this morning, Mace?
I did.
One of the things they brought up on Get Up was should the Giants, I don't know, who was it? There's an opening somewhere that Buffalo. Should Buffalo consider hiring Bill Belichick because he had so much success against them when he was the coach of the Patriots? That might be the worst idea I have ever heard. Terrible. He just went 4-7 at North Carolina.
Yeah.
What makes you think he could take over the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, I do not. It's fun to talk about. He had all kinds of success. Yeah, I don't think he's an NFL head coach anymore. I do think Jordan Hudson is working this Alex Earl angle, though. Like, I don't think it's an accident that Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's girlfriend,
she does what she's doing.
Was with Alex Earl because she knew it would spark all of this on social media, on radio shows.
She's very good at keeping her brand top of mind.
What is her brand? Like destroying the North Carolina football program?
I think so.
Yeah.
Her brand
or
is
Bill
her
Belichick's
brand.
legacy, one or the other.
Before we move on to Brian, I want to say what's on tap today on ESPN LA. The Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight in Denver. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Here on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio in the ESPN LA app, brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Win, lose, Lakers for life, baby. Let's go!
Fast track.
Vroom, vroom, Brian.
So after the game yesterday, the college championship game, I stumbled upon Indiana Daily Student, which is the student newspaper for Indiana University, covering out there in Bloomington. And it was fun to see the students' reaction. So they were given live updates, live videos, live pictures of Bloomington and right out in front of campus, the immediate reaction. A couple of burning couches that kids have thrown in the streets. There was a couple videos of kids jumping off of roofs of like Jimmy John's and things like that. I've never been a part of the immediate reaction. You know, we've had the, you've stormed the field kind of thing, or the, the Dodgers, the parade. Per se, have you ever been a part of the immediate reaction right after some wins like this, where they take to the streets and they're burning stuff, doing all this kind of stuff?
I've never understood those two correlations. I've never understood my team wins a title, let's go burn a police car.
Yeah, it's just...
I've never gotten it. Let's go burn a couch. Celebrate, have fun, jump up and down. Where does it go, Mace, from there to property destruction?
So when I was at Bowling Green, we had an undefeated season. And that last game, everybody stormed the field. I think we beat Marshall to finish an undefeated season. Everybody stormed the field. It was wild. We tore down the goalpost. We did the whole thing That's the only time I've been in that sort of sea of madness. And I like John, I don't understand. My team wins the championship. I'm going to go destroy stuff.
That makes no sense. The first video I saw was students carrying a couch out of a house, middle of the road, lighting it on fire.
It's so weird. Right. It's so weird. And by the way, like in Philly, don't they like grease the
they do
light poles so nobody can
climb them.
Scale the light poles? I mean,
yeah, I've never understood where it goes from A to B. My team just won the title. Now let's go break stuff. I don't get it.
All right, there you have your fast track part number 1. John, if Indiana can do it, why can't USC? It's a fair question. I get the way too early top 25 for next year. Obviously, Indiana is they are still in the 1 spot, according to Mark Schlabach. Schlabach? Yeah, Schlabach. Indiana's 1, Texas 2, Notre Dame 3, Georgia 4, kind of the usual suspects. Oregon number 5. USC is number 13. Now, USC has got the number 1 recruiting class in the country. They have a third-year quarterback who was very, very good last year. I think USC can do this year, 2026, what Indiana did this past season. I think USC can go on a run with a veteran quarterback, the number 1 recruiting class in the fantastic transfer portal guys. Why can't USC do it?
First of all, you're comparing a program that has lost for 100 years to a program that has won for 100 years.
Well, I'm talking about a team that hasn't won a championship.
To suggest that USC is in the same boat as Indiana is incredibly misleading.
No, I'm saying how long have we dealt with mediocrity in the USC program? Why can't, it's been since, 2005?
You think that's a long time?
So
yes, I do.
So you should know the answer.
They've never been in the college football playoff. Yes.
What is your opinion? Because you should know the answer because you follow USC very closely.
I think they can be a playoff team this year.
So why they aren't?
This coming year, yeah.
The team in the East are very, very difficult.
Sure.
Okay, it's not the same as the Pac-12.
But Big Ten teams have now won 3 consecutive national championships, and I don't see why USC can't win this year. Schedule-wise, they've got Ohio State at home. Really. And their schedule is the reason why they might.
So you think
scuffle.
Ohio State is easy because it's at home?
I did not say it was easy, Pepe.
The
Are
way
you listening to what I'm saying?
The way you said it.
Yeah, no. They've got Ohio State at home. They've got Oregon at home. They got Washington at home. They're at Wisconsin, and they're at Penn State, and they're at Indiana. Damn.
Yeah, but USC is considered a blue blood. Indiana's the opposite of a blue blood.
But what I'm saying is, at what point do you lose blue blood status? It's been so long for you. It has been, 20 years?
It's been 20 since he went 2005. Yeah, probably about 20 years. That's not a long time. Indiana was over 100.
I understand, but I think that my point is that if you get a bunch of money behind your program and you've got a great head coach, you got a chance to win a national championship. Other people can take the Indiana model. Like, for example, Rutgers must have some billionaire that went to school there.
Yeah.
Why can't Rutgers rise
because it's
up
not
and
that
play in the
easy.
college
Because
football
you need
playoff?
a good coach that
money.
can money and a good coach that can motivate the players, thinking that you have the great players. Because what they're saying is that the team that won this time, they have a better quarterback than Mendoza.
Correct. I mean, I think, John, don't you think that what Indiana did is something that other schools can do, schools that you don't necessarily think of as football powers?
Well, keep in mind, they didn't have a lot of 5-stars.
But they had a lot of 22-year-olds. They had 43 guys who were juniors
and
or
one
seniors.
thing that may have helped them is, you and I have made a big deal out of all these guys having all these schools having general managers like USC has Chad Bowden.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Cignetti is both the GM and the coach.
Oh, he's the GM?
Yeah, he didn't want a GM. He said, no. He goes, that's too many cooks in the kitchen. I'll find the players I need, and I'll get them in here. So maybe that leads to other schools to doing that, to getting the coach, more involved.
See, I think the reason why USC may be turning the corner is Bowden and managing whoever knows how much money he's handling.
I mean, you got to think of it like a professional sports team. You got to think of it like the NFL. There are teams that had, for a while, Bill Belichick with Patriots was both the GM and the coach. And he, for a long time, that was successful because he got guys on the periphery and made them better because he picked his guys. That doesn't work for every team. It worked for Bill Belichick for a point. But the Rams are so successful. If McVay had to be the GM as well, I don't think that'd be successful. It's kind of like not a one-size-fit-all. So Indiana can work, but also USC.
It's almost kind of like you have to have a sync between the two, right? They have to be. That's why a lot of times coaches hire their own general managers because they see the world and they see football the same way.
That's why it doesn't work in Dallas, because in Dallas you have the owner, general manager, president is the same guy.
Yeah. John, the last time this is so sad. Do you realize that the last time USC won a national championship was the same year that Janet Jackson had that
wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not that long, Mace. You're coming off
20 years, John.
You're coming off spoiled.
2 decades.
There are many schools that have like 50 to 100 years.
They're also a blue blood generally is in the playoff every year. You know, Georgia, I can already pencil them in as a playoff team.
Well, especially if they expanded to 24.
Oregon, I can always pencil in
Texas, though. Texas is in the same boat.
Texas is going to be in the playoff next year. I mean, there's my point, I guess, is that once you get money behind you, you've got a chance. But without, Mark Cuban, I don't know if Indiana's where they're at.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's great coach plus money equals college football playoff.
And good players also.
Well, the money tends to.
Not necessarily, because you can have
you can misspend it, sure.
Yeah, give him a lot of money and then
look at Michigan with their quarterback.
Yeah,
that's
Michigan,
right.
Bryce Underwood.
There you go.
$10 million man. All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the purple and gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
Vroom, vroom. The Road to Lombardi runs through Yamava, and Sunday, January 25th, is your chance to win the Ultimate Super Sunday Prize. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there on January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You win. So, on this day, in 2008, this show premiered. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is probably my favorite show of all time. Yep. I have a poster of Walter White in my childhood bedroom. I'm huge fan, and I would watch it all by myself. I'd go on message boards afterwards and talk to other fans of Breaking Bad. It was one of the first shows that I was like, TV is cool. So love that show a lot. So I know you guys both love it. What is your favorite episode?
Well, a lot of people say Ozymandias, which is the second to last episode, the penultimate episode.
Actually, it's the third to last, because second to last was the one in New Hampshire.
Oh, that's right.
And then Felina is the final episode.
Yeah, Ozymandias is probably my favorite episode of Breaking Bad, but there are so many, John.
It's a top 5 show of all time for me. It is a performance by Bryan Cranston that maybe is as good of an actor performance as in any TV show ever.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, when I realized that Breaking Bad was playing at another level, is when Gus Fring they were cooking meth in the meth kitchen.
Yep.
And Gus Fring came in and sliced the neck of the cook just to make Walter White uncomfortable, as if to say, "You're next if you don't keep producing for me." And I thought, oh, my God, no one is safe on this show. The same feeling I had in Game of Thrones. Yep. They'll kill, like right before the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones, they'll kill anybody. And so you were always on your toes on that show. It's just, it's for me, top 5 all time.
The other episode I really love is the Hector Salamanca episode with the bell. Oh,
yeah,
where Gus Fring gets it.
Or the Tortuga with the turtle. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
The first time, or like the most key to me time where I lost Walter White, like he was gone to me, and I know the final season is really where he goes totally gone.
Yes.
But it's when he watched Jesse's
Kristen
girlfriend
Ritter
die. And it's like, that's when he's seeing it happen, doesn't do anything. He could help her, he doesn't.
Brian himself thinks that's the moment Walter White broke bad, was when he let her choke to death.
Yeah, and
while he was watching.
I took a Breaking Bad class in college, and it was my favorite class I ever took.
You know what's funny about Breaking Bad? The first season is
tough to get through.
It's a totally different animal. It pays off in a huge way, but I remember when
I didn't think I was going to get Lisa through it when they killed that woman in the bathtub.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the acid. I thought, I'm going to lose her. And she hung in, and thank goodness she did.
Well, Brian and I owned the movie theaters at that point, and this is before he did Breaking Bad. He told me, I'm doing this new show, and it's about a high school teacher who gets cancer and then starts selling meth. And
now, what's the log line for it if something turns into Scarface?
Yeah. Mr. Tibbs turns into Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface, I think, something like that. But that first season is, a lot of people, started it, and then quit
didn't
it.
Take.
Yeah, didn't take, and everybody came back to it afterwards. But Pepe, Breaking Bad?
Never seen it.
Oh.
Pepe.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're missing out. It's unbelievable.
Sorry.
At that time, they had Breaking Bad and Mad Men on AMC on Sunday nights.
Wow.
So good.
I'm a little bummed out now because both Pluribus and Landman are done.
Yes.
I've run through both shows, and I got to wait.
You guys watch way more TV than I do.
You gotta check it out, Pat. You're missing out.
Yeah, but
Did you watch The Landman?
I don't have time to watch.
Yeah,
TV.
no time for Landman. Do you have time for
No,
Pluribus?
because I drive most of the time. I'm driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Pluribus over, Landman over. I'm trying to think what we're what. Do you watch Industry, John?
No, should I?
Industry on
It's
HBO
so
is
good.
really good.
Industry is my favorite show, and no one watches it, but I do. I love
Wait,
it.
you like Industry more than the show about the hockey players?
Oh, I mean,
yes.
I can love two things at one time,
Yeah,
John.
two things.
Well, you said it's your favorite show. If you had
I will
to pick
say
one.
Industry is a better show than Heated
Industry
Rivalry.
is a better show
Okay.
than Heated Rivalry,
Okay.
but Heated Rivalry is
And I will say,
really good.
if people are scandalized by Heated Rivalry, watch an episode of Industry. I will tell you,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of sex scenes to that show.
Yes, there are.
You know what show I really like?
What's
and
that,
It
Pepe?
didn't last. The Boardwalk. Boardwalk.
What does it spell it?
Full walk.
Boardwalk.
Oh, Boardwalk Empire. Boardwalk
Yeah,
Empire.
Boardwalk
No, that
Empire,
show
yeah.
ran for a
Yeah.
long time. That was
Yeah,
a
that show's like
Scorsese
20
show.
years old. Yeah.
No, it's not 20 years old.
Wanna
Come
bet?
on. No, it's not 20
It was
years
going
old.
on at the same time as Mad Men and Breaking
It's
Bad, so it
probably
might be
10
close
years
to 20
old.
years.
10. I'll give you
look it up.
10 years.
15.
Okay.
And I really like that one.
It premiered in 2010, so 16 years ago, Pepe.
Okay.
Right in the
not
middle.
20, not 20.
Not 20.
But it was
you're in the
really
ballpark.
good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's a great show. Steve Buscemi's in that.
He's
terrific.
such a great actor.
Yeah, he is
man.
great. Yeah, Industry, John, is the one I would check out. It's
Okay.
it's very slick. It's like it's got some Succession to it,
But it's only Succession because of finance.
and it's super sexy. A lot of
It's young people in the finance world in London
Okay.
doing whatever they can to make it work.
yeah. That's a good one for you, John. It's Juan's favorite show. You should.
Oh,
definitely
okay,
check
good.
that out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Brian.
Fast track.
So we're in the midst of every year MLB does their top 100 players. Already, they just released 30 to 21 today, so we're getting on the home stretch of the top 20. Already 6 Dodgers on the list from 100 to 30 or to
Okay.
21.
Got it.
The last 2 were Kyle Tucker, Freddie Freeman, 22, 21.
Nice.
Shohei has won the first place, the best player in baseball, I think,
Sure.
4 years in a row now, crowned the title. How long will that last, do you think?
I'm trying to think of who would unseat him.
Because there's nobody else that
Well, Aaron Judge.
but doesn't pitch. I mean, I'm saying like if you're talking about all the skills, I don't think anybody.
There's
can
nobody
surpass
else like him.
Shohei
Bottom
right
line.
now. He's
Because
number
Judge
one
is
with a bullet.
good.
How
Yeah.
old is
Good.
Shohei?
If there was just one, there was a National League and an American League MVP last year. Shohei got the National, Judge got the American. If you had to pick just one MVP, it'd be hard because Judge had a monster year, better than Shohei at the plate, but Shohei pitches.
Yeah, Shohei is only 31 years old, so he's technically still in his prime.
Yeah, they say 28 to 32 is your prime.
I mean, I think we got another 5 years of Shohei being the best player in the game as long as he stays healthy.
Yeah, same. I was trying to think of that. I think until he gives up one of the sides. So if he stops pitching, or
Yes.
that will be when somebody else will finally take over.
Right.
Then
right.
things will change.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, Mace, did you see the story that the Dodgers are trying to sign
Yes.
Freddie Peralta?
Well, trying to trade for Freddie, yeah.
Yeah, would he take Kershaw's old innings? I mean, I
John,
don't know.
here's the thing. They have got so many starting pitchers.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
And I don't exactly know. I guess they're assuming that not everybody is going to throw 30 starts. Like last year, the only guy that had 30 starts was Yamamoto. Last year, Freddie Peralta in Milwaukee had 33 starts. You can plug him in as your starter for the season. He is really, really good. 2.70 ERA last year. And, of course, they won the Central Division, the Milwaukee Brewers did, in great part because of him. And the Dodgers do have the pieces to be able to make a trade, but at what point does this become overkill?
Well, I think we're already there. Like, a lot of people think that the Dodgers are the reason. Now, I'm a Dodger fan. I don't think they've done anything wrong.
No.
I think they're just better at using this system than everybody else. But I've heard at least 3 people over the weekend say the Kyle Tucker signing is going to guarantee the lockout. I'm not so sure the lockout wasn't guaranteed before the Tucker signing.
Yeah, who'd we have on last week?
Andy.
No. We had, who was our guest? Alden Gonzalez.
Yes.
And I said, a year from right now, we're going to be in a lockout. He said, absolutely. A year from right now, players will be locked out. And
Which is a bummer because the league has been so fun.
Yeah.
But, I mean, is people blaming this in the Dodgers?
Yes, people are blaming
because
the Dodgers.
they think that there's the haves and the have-nots, and there's no mechanism to.
So what do they want?
They want a salary cap or a salary floor, maybe both.
Yeah, see, I don't think the Dodgers are guaranteed another world championship.
Of course they're not.
They
almost
were,
lost this
They
one.
were outplayed and had
Will
to win
Smith
the last two games on the road.
His
it
foot.
wasn't easy.
It's over, and Toronto wins.
Yeah.
Andy Pajes doesn't catch that ball in the outfield. Toronto wins.
Let's get 3 in a row, and then we'll be locked out for 2 years.
Yeah,
then the Dodgers will be champions for like 3 years without even having to play a game.
John, do you know the grandfather theory?
That if you've signed any of these players, no matter what system they come up with, they get to stay with their teams?
Yep, they're spending money before it all gets limited.
Yeah,
get the Kyle Tucker deal in there, get any other deals in there, extensions, etc. Because probably things are going to be very different after 2026. Very different.
Speaking of money, did you see the dating app thing I sent you?
Yeah, why don't we do that next?
Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
I'm not sure it's going to work, but we'll throw it out there.
Yeah, we'll do it coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. John, Toyota.
Oh, I didn't know I was doing Toyota here. Okay. Toyota and the Lakers have been together since 1976. That is 50 years of partnership. And as part of that, right now, every Toyota is on sale. And I mean everything. The cars, the trucks, the SUVs. You want a Camry, you want a Tacoma, you want a RAV4. All of them on sale right now as part of the We Make It Easy sales event. And there's one of two ways you can do it. You can go into a Toyota dealer, sit in the car, drive it, smell it, see it. Or if you already know what you want, just go to Toyota.com and you can start building your car today. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. From breaking down the game to breaking down headwear choices nobody asked for.
I got a tip or no tip.
Okay.
Tip or no tip, LeBron would prefer to play in a do-rag.
That's messed up.
That is
I thought you were serious.
Come on, the dude can still ball, but there's some things we can't get away from. You see him work out with the do-rag on, you know he wants to play in that do-rag. You know. I bet he plays better in the do-rag. Come on.
I mean, by the way, do you still rock do-rags?
Every now and then. Do you do a do-rag?
I do, yeah. When I have my braids.
Okay.
We keep it down, yes.
Not every day, but because I get the dent. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight, especially if you sleep in it.
I don't wear one in case you guys are going to ask me.
I was waiting for that.
Sports, culture, and conversations that only happen here. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo, good times.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Do you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing?
Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life. For more information, visit oli.org.
You know, the show just keeps going during commercial breaks. We're breaking down Josh Hoover.
Yeah, you and Pepe were like deep into tape.
Josh Hoover is the next quarterback at Indiana, transferred from TCU. We're already working ahead here.
It's a Live Imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland. Thanks to our friends at Geese and Wines. It's dry January, but you still want to feel like you're having a cocktail? Check out Geese and Wines. By the way, they have your chance right now if you follow them on IG to upgrade your gear. You can win one of 6 gift card sets from Lululemon and Hoka. One winner drawn every month, valued at $700. Just visit Geese and Wines on IG and give them a follow, sucker. Meanwhile, Pepe, you didn't know Breaking Bad?
Yeah, you did not see Breaking Bad.
No, I know about Breaking Bad, but I'd never seen it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't watch that much TV.
Yeah, that's all right.
20 years old.
More than TV. All right,
I think you would like Andor if you watched it.
Andor.
Diego Luna's in it.
Yeah, Diego Luna.
Okay.
It's a good show. Timely.
Come on, Pepe.
Yeah, I'm on season 2 now. I'm rewatching it, or not rewatching it. I'm watching it the first time, but behind.
By the way, John, you're not watching Traitors, are you?
Not yet.
Okay. So Traitors, I heard.
Man, you guys do watch a lot of TV.
I heard that they released 2 episodes last week.
Man.
Do you know this? They released 2 episodes
I still
last
haven't
week.
watched the second one. I know Brian has.
Do you know what happens?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you.
Remember that Sugar, the one that you recommended?
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that one.
The Colin Farrell.
They didn't do the next.
There's going to be a next.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because that one, I saw that one. Because you recommended it.
Okay, excellent.
Great job, Pepe.
John, did you get all that?
I didn't understand most of it, but sure, why not?
Join the club. All right, so dating app. John, you found this weird dating app.
Okay, so this is a woman. This has been going viral on the internet over the past few days.
I think I saw this one. It's quality, right?
It's a woman who is inventing an app. Called Courted.
Yes.
Now, the idea is that a man would prepay the cost of a date so the woman would know exactly how much to spend to get ready. Here she is explaining the app.
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection, and that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you.
Okay, so to me, this sounds like it should be called sugardaddy.com.
It should be sugardaddy.com.
Yes.
That she's basically saying, isn't this just, she's throwing a line in the water to see how much money you're willing to spend to take her out?
Yeah.
Emily, what do you think of this idea?
Yeah, it's not a date, it's an arrangement. It's a
correct.
It's hey, I mean this works for certain people. If you want to be a sugar baby, and that's a lot of people's desire,
sure.
And I think that's fine if that's what you want to do. Basically, what this is for.
Yeah, I'm not deposit down on my next date.
Yeah, like I wouldn't.
You
use
are
this.
if you're going on Courted.
I wouldn't use this because it's just not the way that I'm going to
right.
date people.
I don't want to date somebody. I don't want somebody to date me just because of money.
Because of the money, that's right.
Yeah, because of money.
But you know those relationships exist all over the place.
Sure they do. But
Yeah,
that's
because-
why I'm saying, like, courted would not be for me. I'm not putting down a deposit for my next date.
But do you guys think it will work?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, I think it already exists, so yeah, why wouldn't it work?
Well, because she's in the stages of building
Well, no,
the
that's
app.
what I'm saying. But
Will
why
it
wouldn't
be around a year from now?
If it makes the connection easier, then why wouldn't it?
But you don't have to go on an app to do that.
Well, I don't know
mean,
where you find a sugar baby or a sugar
Yeah,
daddy,
there
but
you
I'm
go.
sure those exist already, right?
I'm sure there is sugarbaby.com or something.
Yeah, of course.
Sugardaddy.com. I don't know. Where do you hook
Well,
up
we
with?
had that one story last week, Emily, where that 89-year-old British guy was basically looking for a hookup.
My man.
Yeah, and I said, Em, I've got your boyfriend. Here he is. He'll give you his fortune if you just marry him, and he's 89. You only have to stay married for a few years.
Yeah, I feel like if you're in the game of either being the daddy or the baby in this scenario, I think there's in-person ways to do this.
Oh, really?
I feel like
there must be.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to have a lot of money.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of money.
But maybe this will work, and maybe we're all wrong. I would guess on the side of this will not exist in a year.
I agree. I don't think it will exist in a year. John, do you think it will exist in a year?
No, I don't understand why it exists now.
There you go. So, John, let me take you to a moment. The Rams and Bears reach overtime.
Okay.
Coin flip. Which side? Let's say you win the flip.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I defer.
Okay.
I want the ball second because I'm guaranteed to know what my situation is. In other words, so let's say I win the coin flip. I'm allowed to vote to kick it, right?
Right, sure.
So that's what I would do, because if the Bears score a touchdown, then I know I need to score a touchdown. If the Bears don't do anything, I can win it with a field goal, right?
Correct. Now, here's the thing. I believe this is Harry Enton from CNN who dug this up. There have been 16 games in overtime since they went to the new overtime rules. There have been 16.
Which both teams get the ball.
Where both teams get the ball.
Yeah.
What do you think the record is? The teams that have taken the ball second.
Well, I'm
Deferred.
guessing since the way you framed all this, I'm guessing they probably have a losing record. I'll say they're 6-10.
Yeah, 9-7. The teams that actually wind up with the ball,
that's pretty much even
first. Well, but I mean, let's face it. The Rams didn't get the ball first,
right? And they won.
Broncos didn't get the ball first.
They won.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Rams did have the ball first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did have the ball first, right? And the Broncos did have the ball first. And
right.
They still both managed to win.
But I don't think either one of them scored on their first possession.
Correct.
Right?
They did not. That's what made it interesting. I mean, there was a punt involved in both cases. I just think that when we lost the coin toss, the Rams lost the coin toss, I was like, there goes the game. They're going to get the ball second.
Did you forget that they were going to get the ball no matter what?
Right, but they're getting the ball second.
Yeah, but that's okay.
In this scenario, the guy who wrote this article says that teams would be better off maximizing the number of possessions that you can get on offense first. So if you take the offense first, you maximize the potential most amount of possession.
Correct. So I guess the point here is,
well, I didn't think of that. That's true. But in a postseason overtime game, you just play till somebody scores anyway.
Yeah, getting the ball first has won 9 times. Getting the ball second has
so what would you do?
7 times.
What do you want the Rams to do if this game in Seattle goes overtime and they win the coin toss?
I want the ball second. I don't care what Harry Enton says.
Yeah, but the number said that you have better chances.
Correct. It's a small sample size. This is a small sample size.
Yeah, it's only one more. I mean, 9-7. One game goes the other way.
I guess.
It's 8-8.
I guess the point is that you're not dead if you lose the coin flip in overtime.
Right.
Which is good. It's not as cut and dried as you would think. All right, we're gonna do some game of games. Morales, you want to play game of games, or you're gonna duck out?
No, I've got a meeting.
You're gonna leave.
Another one?
Another meeting. It's just meetings.
Well, what do you want from me?
Your life is a meeting.
Yeah.
Listen,
the king of the meeting.
King of the meetings.
I try not to be, but listen.
King of the mornings, king of the meetings.
King of the mornings for sure.
But I think we will have Jacob.
Yes, call Jacob.
I think, yeah.
Okay, good. And it's John's game today. John, what kind of game are we playing?
It has to do with the end of the college football season last night.
All right.
That's all I'll tell you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We will do that coming up next. Jacob Amrani expected to join us. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you listen to this show, you've heard me talk about National University. These guys are great, veteran-focused, veteran-founded, and they were designed for people that were maybe enlisted in the military when they were in their 20s and didn't have time for a degree. If you've always wondered, do I have time to go back and do that? You do with National University. They have more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and here's the best part. They make it achievable on your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, millions handed out in scholarships last year alone. And you're never on your own. They give you whole team support, professor, advisors, and resources to get you through it. So if you're interested in anything I'm talking about, go to their website, nu.edu, nu.edu. They specialize in what they call anders. Maybe you have a family and a job and you want to get a degree. They're here for all your ands. And to find out if this works for you, go to that website and check it out, nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers. They're a proud sponsor of ESPN LA, National University, nu.edu.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Really? No, I can't say that. Are you serious?
You didn't know that?
That's his name?
It is.
Thomas Crapper invented the portable toilet?
He sure did.
I thought it was just...
Everything comes from somewhere, right? Thomas Crapper
came
from his name.
He invented the portable toilet.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Hey, it's Mace. Watching the game at home is fine. Cosm Los Angeles is next level, massive, high-res displays, real fans, real energy. Step into the dome. You're not watching the game, you're in it. Wraparound screens, reserved seating, total immersion. There's the hall, delivers live, multi-view sports, every game, every moment. Craft cocktails, local favorites, plus the deck, rooftop bar with can't-miss views. Football, NBA, Premier League, UFC, immersive movies. This is how sports are meant to be watched. Get tickets now at Cosm.com.
ESPN LA fans, elevate your next game night with Gießen Wines from New Zealand. Their Gießen 0% range brings you premium Sauvignon Blanc, Rosé, Pinot Grigio, even Sparkling Brut with 0% alcohol and all the flavor. Crisp, refreshing, award-winning, crafted with the same care as their classic full-strength wines, just without the alcohol. Post-game dinner, weeknight unwind, or hosting the crew, whenever you're pouring, you're never out of the moment. Gießen 0% wines, all in, never out.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles, and we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
All right, here we go. Game of games time, and Jacob Ronnie is here. Jacob, what's going on, man?
Man, everything.
You just showed me your clip of what happened when the Rams won that game, and you were, I will just say, very enthusiastic.
I could not stop screaming.
Yes.
I mean, I felt like a little kid that, just won, the 4th grade championship. Like I've never seen it before. I mean, that game was just so difficult to watch.
Yep.
And it was just so stressful.
It was so hard to watch, yeah.
So hard to watch.
Yeah.
But we got the W, and that's all that matters.
It was a very good reason to scream.
All right, John is in Denver. We're getting ready for Lakers Nuggets tonight, and it is John's game today. John, what you got going?
All right, so we all know the college football season ended last night. Yep. So this is a game about college football records. Here we go.
Okay.
The record for the most rushing yards in one season is 2,628 yards. Who holds that record? A, Marshall Faulk, San Diego State. B, Earl Campbell, Texas. C, Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State. Brian, Marshall Faulk, Earl Campbell, or Barry Sanders?
Marshall Faulk.
Emily.
Faulk.
Mace.
Faulk.
Pepe.
B.
Campbell. Jacob.
I'll go with Faulk.
You all missed it. Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State, holds the record for most rushing yards in a season. Okay, question 2.
Yep.
The record for most consecutive wins in college football is 47. Wow. Which school once won 47 straight games? A, USC, B, Oklahoma, C, Miami. Emily, USC, Oklahoma, or Miami?
USC.
Mace.
I am going to try Oklahoma.
Pepe.
I think it's Oklahoma.
Jacob.
I'm going to go for Miami.
Brian.
Miami.
The answer is Oklahoma.
Ooh.
Mace, they did it from 1953 to 1957.
Wow.
Bud Wilkinson
That's a
was
pretty
their
good run.
coach.
Pretty good run.
And Mace and Pepe are on the board with 1 each. Everybody else still alive for lucky loser. All right, Mace, this one coming to you.
Okay.
The record for most passing yards in one college game is 819. Who holds that record? A, Patrick Mahomes, Texas Tech. B, David Klingler, Houston. Or C, Steve McNair, Alcorn State. Mace, Mahomes, Klingler, or McNair?
Klingler.
Pepe.
McNair.
Jacob.
McNair.
Brian.
Klingler.
Emily.
I know Baker and Mahomes had that one game. I'm going to go with Mahomes.
Mahomes is the correct
Oh!
answer. Way to go,
Whoa.
Em.
800 yards?
819 yards
Wow.
in one game.
Damn, that's insane.
All right, Pepe, this one coming to you. The record for most tackles for a loss is 75 in a college career. So for your whole career, 75 tackles for loss. Who holds that record? A, Khalil Mack, Buffalo. B, Lawrence Taylor, North Carolina. C, Michael Strahan, Texas Southern. Mack, Taylor, or Strahan, Pepe?
C.
You're going Strahan. Jacob.
I will go for Mac.
All right, Brian.
Lawrence Taylor.
Emily.
Lawrence Taylor.
Mace.
Lawrence Taylor.
The answer is Khalil Mack, and
Oh,
Jacob is on the board.
Nice.
So
Okay.
now everybody has one except for that weasel Brian Cohen.
Oh, are you going
who
low
is
again today,
still
Brian?
alive for the
Weasel.
lucky loser.
Brian Weasel Cohen.
Brian.
All right. Brian beat me once as a lucky loser. All
I
right,
was here
Jacob.
that day.
The
This-
Weasel.
Jacob, this one coming to you. This question is about punt returns. The highest average punt return record for one season. So every time this guy returned a punt, he averaged 28.5 yards.
Wow.
Who holds that record? A, Deion Sanders, Florida State. B, Maurice Jones-Drew, UCLA. Or C, Devin Hester, Miami. Jacob, Deion, MJD, or Hester?
I'll go with Dion.
Brian.
MJD.
Emily.
Hester.
Mace.
Hester.
Pepe.
Hester.
The answer is Maurice Jones-Drew.
Wow, Brian.
Jones-Drew, which means no one has lucky loser, and everyone, all 5 of you, has one.
Yep.
Ooh,
So
the,
one of the
No
closest
weasel.
games
The
we've
weasel.
ever had. The
You have
weasel
5
didn't
lucky
work.
losers.
the whistle didn't work. That's
All right, Brian, this one coming to you. Of all colleges, which one has had the most quarterbacks drafted into the NFL with 17? A, Alabama, B, Notre Dame, C, USC. Brian, which school has had the most QBs drafted into the NFL? Alabama, Notre Dame, or USC?
I'll go USC.
Emily.
SC.
Mace.
Yeah, I'm going to try SC.
Pepe.
Bama.
Jacob.
Fight on.
The answer is USC,
Yeah.
which means everyone has 2 except Pepe, who has 1.
Sorry,
so Pepe gets to go last. All right, here we go. There are 1, 2, 3 left.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow, close
All right.
game.
The record for most passing yards in a college career is 20,114, and it's held by a former Rams quarterback. Is it A, Case Keenum, Houston, B, Sean Mannion, Oregon State, or C, Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma? Emily, Keenum, Mannion, or Mayfield?
Keenum.
Mace.
In honor of those 2016 glory days at the Coliseum, I'll go Case Keenum.
Pepe.
Keenum.
Jacob.
guess everyone's going Keenum.
You're going Keenum?
Sure.
All right, Brian.
Sure, I'll go Keenum.
And that is correct, right?
And that is the correct answer. Yeah, he's
I knew that one.
the all-time leader in college football yards. Okay, 2 left. Everyone has 3. Pepe has 2. All right, here we go. This one coming to Mace. There is one player ever who has generated more than 6,000 total yards in one season. So that's rushing, passing, everything, 6,000 total yards. Only one player has ever done it. Is it A, Lamar Jackson, Louisville, B, Michael Vick, Virginia Tech, or C, Joe Burrow, LSU? Lamar, Vick, or Burrow, Mace?
Let's go Vic.
Jacob.
Let's go Lamar.
Brian.
I'm going to go Joe Burrow.
Emily.
This is hard. Lamar.
Pepe.
Vic.
We have a new leader, and that leader is Brian Cohen. The answer is Joe Burrow, LSU.
Joe Burrow
is the only one with that that 14-0 undefeated team where he had Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
That team was insane.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Threw
basically threw for
for
6,000
yards. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a few rushing yards, but not many. Okay, so Pepe, you are out.
Yep. Sorry, Pepe.
There is one left. Everybody else is still alive. Brian has 4. Emily 3, Mace 3, Jacob 3. Here we go. Brian, the record for most consecutive wins over one opponent is 43. Which team holds that record 43 straight wins over the same team? Is it A, Penn State over Temple, B, Notre Dame over Navy, or C, Nebraska over Kansas? A, B, or C?
I'll go Notre Dame over Navy.
Okay. Emily, you got to go Penn State over Temple or Nebraska over Kansas?
Give me Penn State.
Mace.
I think Brian missed this. I am going to try Nebraska over Kansas.
Jacob.
I'm going to go Nebraska, too.
The winner is Brian Cohen. The answer is Notre Dame over Navy.
Come on,
The weasel.
The weasel comes out.
The weasel wins.
Carmel, come on now.
Wow.
All right, we'll do the tiebreaker just for fun.
Wow.
USC has had at least one player drafted in the NFL every year since 1939. According to USC's website, how many total Trojans have been drafted all time into the NFL? Closest wins, and you can go over. All right, so everybody come up with the number. Total amount of Trojans drafted into the NFL all time. Brian, do you have a number?
Yeah, 600.
600. Emily?
320.
Mace?
260.
450.
You were going to go 420. Pepe?
450.
450. Jacob?
451.
The answer, Jacob, that was a winner. 533 is the answer.
Oh, wow, Jacob.
I'll take one. You know.
Yeah, take the tiebreaker. It's all right. You lost to the weasel. That happened.
Wait a second. I might be wrong. The weasel.
I think I had that one as well.
Yeah, the weasel is only 67 away.
Oh, I was 80.
Jacob is 80 away. So, yeah, Brian, you won that, too. It was your day.
The whistle won?
The weasel wins it.
Oh,
Couldn't we
man.
just left it at what it was? It didn't mean anything.
Yeah, it didn't mean anything. Just let Jacob have a moral victory there.
And I can't do it. All right, hey, I can't stay for cross-talk.
Okay.
I'm out here. What do you guys think's going to happen in the Laker game tonight, Jacob?
Win.
Base?
It's a really tough night.
Listen, we win on the road. This is when everybody's going to have to stand up.
We are better on the road than we are at home.
That's it. I mean,
I think it's a winnable game. I don't know what the line, but Jamal Murray's
The
been
line
just
is
on
Lakers
fire.
by 2.5.
Is it really Lakers by 2.5 on the road?
Yeah,
Jokic
because
is
no
out.
Jokic, no Cam Johnson, maybe no Aaron Gordon.
I would.
We're winning.
Okay,
Mace.
I'm with Jacob.
We're
winning.
winning.
Yeah, you know I was.
I agree too.
Pepe thinks we're winning. Emily?
Yeah.
Lakers by 8.
Pepe,
Okay.
or Brian?
Lakers by 5.
I think final score. Lakers 102, Nuggets 95.
Wow, that would be a
Wow.
tremendous
Take
defensive
it to the bank.
performance, John.
There you go.
Would that be a new low for the year?
No, they had it the other night.
Right, Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto, yeah.
So I think they're gonna continue their defensive prowess.
All right.
I hope you're right.
John will be listening. Thank you very
All
much.
right, see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, John.
Jacob, I want to ask you real quick. Sunday, what do you think?
We're winning.
Yeah?
I'm just, listen.
Look, Jacob's just like, we're winning everything.
No, let me tell
Lakers, we're winning. Rams, we're winning.
This is our year for the Rams, okay? Watching that game against against Carolina.
Yep.
We came back. Watching the game against the Bears, that pass that Caleb made, that was probably one of,
just a Hail
my
Mary.
God.
Yeah.
And we still come back. I tell everybody, experience is going to win these games. That's what the Rams have.
Yes.
Last year, having lost the games they lost in Philly, those games made them better for this year. And we're going up in Seattle. It's the West Coast. We're going to get that win because we should have won last time. And then we're going to stay in the area and go to the Super Bowl.
And win it at the Niners home
That's
stadium.
And remember what I said? I said that the Dodgers were going to be in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams were going to be in the Super Bowl.
And the Lakers are going to be in the finals.
The Lakers are going to be in the finals. So
let's go.
I'm with
Let's go.
Pepe, I love your imagination.
There you go. See,
I love your imagination.
No, don't say that because the Rams are going to be in the Super Bowl.
Look,
what are you going to say when the Rams win the Super Bowl?
I don't think the Rams.
Are you going to give
I
me
don't
credit?
think the Rams are the issue. I don't think the Lakers are going to the finals.
But don't worry about the Lakers.
But we don't even know what's going to happen. We have the trade deadlines coming.
We're not
we
doing
don't
anything
know.
at the trade deadline.
You really don't think so?
I don't think we are.
I don't like it when you're so negative.
I'm not
Mason.
negative. I'm just being
yes,
honest.
you are
Six-
negative.
Six seed, not after on the second round. That's what I think is going to happen with the Lakers.
It's just half.
No,
Half
I mean,
of
let me
half
tell
of
you.
the
I
season.
think the way we've been losing, we've lost one game in single digits and everything else in double digits.
Yes.
You cannot, again, I'm not talking for ownership, but you cannot be thinking that these are fluke games we're losing. There are teams you're playing against that you're just not matched.
Right.
You got to go out there and you got to get some players.
But I think they are very limited in what they can do at the deadline because they don't have good stuff.
But do you agree that this year there's a lot of buyout candidates from a lot of these teams that are not doing well?
Like I don't mention any
and
names,
very
but Klay
good,
Thompson.
And very good three-point shooters. That
Yeah, I mean the buyout
Lakers can
market
get.
could be different, although they are $1 million under the apron. It limits what they can do there too.
Yeah, but you can waive somebody.
I mean, maybe Rob Pelinka's a magician. Maybe he's going to pull off a magic trick like he did last year.
And also, Mace,
yeah.
when the teams come to crypto, it's like the final for them. Okay? Any team that comes to crypto is
I agree.
is playing the final game.
I agree.
It's really hard to beat them.
And based on that, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, please.
So do you realistically feel like LeBron's going to have another year with the Lakers?
No.
Okay. So do you believe that the management is not going to try to maximize LeBron's
Correct.
last year?
I believe they are not going to make a move
You
to
do?
maximize. I do. I believe we are officially on the Luka timeline. I don't want to do anything rash that's going to hamstring us for the future.
No,
I don't want to trade for a contract that's going to extend past this year.
I don't think anybody wants to do that. But making a move with a number of players that, I don't want to mention, but you have a number of players whose name keep coming up, right? And I think there's more than just those two or three. I think there are players that could really make a difference maybe on another team, okay? If you can just find the right buyer that's trying – I mean, look, they were talking about Luka and Trey barely got a first-round pick in their trades.
Yes.
And then you got Desmond Bane that got like 4 first-round picks.
Right.
You just got to find the right trade partner.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
And that's what Rob does great.
But what I don't want to do, I think we are officially on a Luka timeline. I don't think we're on a LeBron timeline.
That is for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, it's great seeing you. Thanks.
Great being here. Great talking.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Thank you for the sports therapy that I get to do once a week.
Don't forget, if you are involved in an accident, even if you're half asleep, you remember the number. 800-345-6789. Call Jacob.com. Pepe, great seeing you.
3-4-5-6-7-8-9.
There you go.
I love that.
Jacob, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, coming up next, Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the Purple and Gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
So you still got the sweatshirt on, huh?
I do.
Let me smell it. How was the chicken parm last night?
Chicken parm was delicious. I'm telling you, Ciano Trattoria does an excellent chicken parm.
Nice.
Chicken parm, same sweatshirt. Here's the thing with the sweatshirt. I'm only wearing it for the show itself.
You take it off the second you're done.
I take it off. So I'm wearing it for 3 hours
Do
a
you
day.
hang it outside when you get home?
No,
Give it a little fresh breeze?
How filthy do you think I am?
You're a human being.
You're doing pretty good.
We emit stuff, Mace, as we live through
You
the
don't
day.
sweat. You take it right off. Do you take it off for the car ride?
Yeah, I put it on when I got to the studio today.
Oh,
I'll probably
okay.
wear it in the car. But you know what I did today, which is I have not done in years and years. Got up this morning an hour early, did all my prep like from 7 to 8:30. Went to the gym.
Hey, good for you.
Went to the gym, and you know what? I think I can make this a habit. After the show, I never am able to drag myself to the gym. But if
Very
I
hard.
get it in the morning, I think I've got a much better
Morning
chance.
is better for everything.
Since, gosh, how long has it been now, Trev?
Since we've gone to this spot?
Yeah.
4 months.
No. Me and you together.
Oh, almost a couple years.
Okay. You've been on this fitness journey for that 2
Correct.
years.
Yeah.
You're going to find your sweet spot at some point.
Some point.
Did you find it now? Like, get up, do your stuff, go to the
I
gym?
think this is the, this
But
is
you're
the
not a morning
answer.
guy, right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What happens after the workout?
I come here. I came straight from the gym to here. Took a shower
Shower at the gym and then
What
come
time
here?
do you get here?
I get here at 11:15.
Oh, dude, that's perfect, right? Get up, prep,
I'm a
work
morning
out,
guy, so I
shower,
like
get
getting
here.
up in the morning.
Yeah.
I always like working out in the morning. I like getting all my stuff done in the morning. I
Yeah.
like having when I get home, I want nothing to do.
Right.
That's the perfect setup.
What
for me.
time do you go to bed?
I go to bed probably 10. I go to sleep
All right. Okay, so and you're
10
up
o'clock.
by
7.
Oh, you can make
That's
that
9 hours. You're good.
You
Yeah,
can make
that's
that a
good, right?
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need to have it.
Do it.
You know,
for,
you do
yeah.
something like what's the number? You
It's
do
a
something
month.
a certain number of
31
times.
days.
I think it takes a month to create
Yeah.
a habit.
And then there's a habit.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm going for.
Good.
Just like with the chicken parm.
Uh,
Just like with the
You can make
sweatshirt.
it 30 days with a chicken parm.
Chicken parm through the playoffs.
are you a parm guy?
It's not my first choice, but I do like it.
You'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Oh, no.
I don't think I've ever
like,
ordered it.
I like it better in a sandwich than I do on the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you
Yeah.
think the best chicken parm is located? Where have you had it that is the best?
They do a good chicken parm at that restaurant that I like to go to on Friday nights. They do a very
What's
good
it
chicken
called?
parm there. Bistro K.
Bistro K.
Yeah, they do a good chicken parm there.
I had a great chicken parm and I've been there exactly one time, and it's only because it's a thing. Craig's in West Hollywood.
Okay.
Really? A great chicken parm.
Yeah.
That's where Rob Pelinka takes Luca. And
Oh, is
Jeannie
that
to
where
dinner.
they
That's where they
got to know each other
exactly,
a little bit?
That's
All right.
their thing.
Yeah.
Great chicken parm. Encino Trattoria, where I'm ordering tonight, excellent chicken parm.
I think I had mine at IHOP.
IHOP.
I'm
I did.
guessing that's just smack in the middle of the road,
One of
right?
those
Not
things.
great, not terrible, but you're just.
It was on a
it's
dare.
cheese, it's a fried chicken cutlet, and a little marinara sauce.
Just
and you're
like
off
a
to the
chicken
races.
fried steak with different sauce, kind of.
You're not
There's
wrong.
a
Yeah.
there's
You're
a
not wrong.
big dessert habit too going on right now.
For you?
Tiramisu,
No,
chocolate mousse,
no,
hot fudge sundae.
no.
Cake.
Pumpkin pie.
Ugh.
I am still eating pumpkin pie.
Enjoy it.
You can
Somebody-
have all
Next
you can
time,
have all
next
mine.
time somebody goes to a Costco, get me one of those
They're
$5.99.
enormous.
Yeah, those gigantic pumpkin
You're on.
pies.
No, you can have my slice.
All right. So Zach Charbonnet's out.
Yeah.
What's the impact?
Well,
Didn't he lead the team in touchdowns?
They were a two-headed monster running the football. So this is going to be a huge blow. But I just told him, Kenneth Walker still worries me. He's a crazy legs type. He's like Maurice Jones-Drew when he ran. He's that dude that could pop anywhere. And you saw what happened with Chicago. They ran with authority.
Yep.
That does worry me when you can protect your quarterback with a good running game. But it's going to hurt him. Kenneth Walker has to go the entire way, and anybody they bring in is not going to be as good. So benefit
you know
Rams.
who it might be? It might be Cam Akers.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
well, you definitely know him.
Old friend Cam
it
Akers.
may be Cam Akers.
Yeah.
Who I wondered if he was still in the league.
Anything that puts more on Sam Darnold's plate is good for the Rams.
Absolutely. And you know the oblique thing, he only had to throw the ball 17 times this week.
Yeah.
So if there's really an oblique thing, if he gets into a game where he's got to throw the ball 40 times, it's a different story.
Was that AI with the Toradol shot and Ben Johnson? No. Who brought that up?
What was it?
There was a coach that brought that up. It was Shanahan. It might have been an AI thing on his press
Yeah, I'm not
conference,
sure.
but he mentioned it by name. I've never heard of an opposing coach bringing up Toradol.
I'm
Like,
good
yeah.
with either quarterback having the game in his hands. I think that's good news for the Rams both ways.
I agree. I think we have the best coach and the best quarterback.
Yep, and it often comes down to that. If the game is in Matthew Stafford's hands, great. If the game is in Sam Darnold's hands, also great. I'll take both of those things.
The AFC Championship game, I've come to a conclusion on who's going to win that game. Listen to Jared Stidham.
I know I'm a starting quarterback in this league. I have zero doubts about that. And, it just didn't shake out my way. But I know what kind of player I am, kind of person I am. And like I said earlier, I'll be ready to go if I need to be. And, like I said, I have no doubts that I'm a starting caliber quarterback in this league.
Steady at Mile High Stadium
I like
on Sunday. I think Denver's going to pull off an upset.
Think so?
Again,
I hope so, but I don't think so.
He gonna
again,
throw
I
4
think
picks.
you don't think?
He gonna throw 4 picks.
You
Hard.
think so? I just think
Yeah.
they're going to run the hell out of the ball and sack the quarterback. That's what Denver does well.
If it comes down
They're
to
good
Stidham,
at sacking
they're
the
deep
quarterback.
trouble.
I'm telling you,
if
Stiddy,
it goes over
Stiddy
20,
is a thing.
they're cooked.
Stiddy versus Stafford in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you,
I'll tell
Stiddy
you
versus
that.
Stafford.
Wow.
Whoever wins this NFC Championship game is going to win the
This
Super
is
Bowl.
the Super Bowl.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
Sunday in
agree.
Seattle is the game.
I can't have the Patriots win another Super Bowl. I just don't want to live in that world.
There would be some.
I just don't want to do
It
that.
would be interesting to rematch the 2018 Super Bowl.
We were talking about that a little bit, and
The
that
sexiest
Super
matchup.
Bowl was
I was
such
at
a
that game. It was
it was
such
a dog.
brutal game.
It was
yeah.
a dog of a game. It wasn't exciting. It never really got close.
Brandon Cooks dropped a pass that would have put us right in the middle of it.
It was
Did you
Go
see
ahead.
that?
I loved it.
You
I love
like
those games.
defense. Yeah,
I
you
love
like
those
it.
chess matches. Man.
Wasn't it like 12-3?
13-3.
They made
13
one
to
play.
3.
They made one play and won the game. That was like Gronkowski.
Gronkowski.
That was the one play they made.
13 to
Everything
3.
else, you were. Imagine that. You're matching Tom Brady, the best to ever do it, play for play, and he can't move the ball. He did it once and won the game. That's the stuff I like.
I'll say it now. I'll be right on Monday. Stafford versus Stiddy in the Super Bowl.
Hey, look, you're on a heater with your Caleb Williams
I know,
Bears
I
stuff.
know.
I'm not going to argue with you too hard. You're on
no,
one right
I've been
now.
kind of rolling. Although I went through our picks last week because we went through and picked all the games. I went 1-4. This includes the national championship game.
Okay.
Ireland went 1-4. Emily went 1-4. Brian Cohen went 3-2. He was the only
Hey,
guy
there you go.
with an
Look at
above
you.
500 record.
The
Just-
NFC South
don't look at
record
me.
there. You
I
win.
finish last in
3-2.
these things every year.
Do you?
Every single year I finish last. I stink at it.
I'm always surprised when I miss one.
You should fade my picks every single time.
I'm always surprised when I miss one.
We're not.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a habit. By the way, that's a habit.
Yeah.
That is a habit.
I've been doing that for more than a
30
month.
days.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, DeMarco and Travis, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN.